DJ, you go crazy.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Hey, what up, baby? It's your boy Cuban Link. CLK Entertainment in the building. Chi-Town, what's poppin'?
It's your boy Pop, man, Prince of Pain, Humboldt Park, Chicago in the building.
Cuban Link, what you on, gang?
I'm chilling, baby. I'm chilling like a villain. Just, well, looking like the villain. But you know, I'm the good guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what I do, what I love, which is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This music, once it got in my heart, you know, it took my soul. So I'm here representing that.
Word. Well, that's what's up, man. Welcome to DJUTV. Shout out to Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Pop!
It's a blessing to have you both here.
P.O.P.
We celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
The Latino way.
Nah, hell no, the hip hop way. See, when I started with the music, like I came really from like, you know what I'm saying, Cuba, another country. You know what I'm saying, in 1980, with the like the Scarface shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I landed in Key West and all that, did the Scarface shit. We stood under the tents, you know what I'm saying, we got a resident card. We stood like a muffin and all of that. And it was exactly, if you see Scarface, like the beginning part, that's really a great depiction of what was going on at the time. Mm-hmm. Even though that movie's not, you know what I'm saying, like a true story, but it was a true story. Right. All that shit happened just as far as like how specific how they did it. Mm-hmm. Where all those things took place when they killed red guys, stabbed niggas in the stomach. That shit, those little riots, you know, definitely happened. And all that crazy shit was happening. We, you know, coming for freedom. You know, Cuba is communist. You know, the freedom of speech and all that shit. You limit it over there, the government takes over, stuff is communist. So, you know, my pops took me, my mom's, and my sister on that great voyage of the Mariel. It's called the Mariel boat lift. Mm-hmm. And I was in one of them ships with the boats. That was my boat was called Orca.
Orca.
Yeah, Orca. The Orca. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? And yes, shit.
Tell us.
It was an adventure. So, you know what I'm saying? We went from Cuba, Key West, Miami, left for 6 months, Puerto Rico, stood there for 4 years. 9 years old, I landed in the Bronx. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing English and none of that. So, you know, when I stepped in the Bronx, it was a whole different, you know, atmosphere and everything. But, you know, it just felt like home out of nowhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you see crack vials on the floor, you see the zombies at the time, and that was the crack era. You know what I'm saying? You see the burnt buildings, you still smell the smoke, you know what I'm saying, from buildings that was on fire. That's because the owners, the landlords, you know, were burning them to get the insurance money. But all of that was active. And then you seen all that as far as like the terrain, and then you see the people, you know what I'm saying? They're all together. You got the Spanish guys with the black guys. You know what I'm saying? Not too many whites. Only white like people I seen was always like part of the government, some shit, when I was growing up. You know, as far as living with us in our community, there was not too many white people. Puerto Ricans was white, but they was Puerto Rican. You know, they were Spanish. They just looked white. But school, the teachers and shit. So just black and brown was like, you know what I'm saying, that unity was together. There was no separation. And what, you know, the glue to that made it even extra gel up was hip hop, the music, you know what I'm saying, the fashion, the graffiti, you know what I'm saying, the music, the DJ, the parties in the park. You know what I'm saying? So that hip hop shit, there was no color barrier back then for us. You know what I'm saying? Even in history, you know what I'm saying, down south always had it bad with racism and all of that. When you moved up to the north, it was more, you know what I'm saying, more a different structure. And colored it, and it's still, of course, you know, you got the racism behind the scenes and all that, but it's more, it's not as lenient as the South and all the places. Because California is also, like, you know, the separation still, you know, exists. But when I talk about this hip hop shit and what I represent and what I know my brother Pun represent and how we came in it, we had no color to it, man. Color was hip hop, it was music, and everybody's equal. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Even though, yeah. When we get to the pick shit, it's always black and brown and white and red and yellow and all that. But, you know, in the business, green is the color that matters. Yeah. But in my heart, you know what I'm saying, the music is what put us together. So,
for sure.
You know, we speak in unity, not division.
For sure that.
DJU. U is for unity.
crazy.
U is for unity too. See, that's what I'm saying. Now U is
could be
is
for-
broad
you're right.
for that letter. U is motherfucking big words that you could represent with that name. So
You're right. You're right.
I'm gonna make sure. See,
I'm the underdog
you're
as
interviewing
well.
me, and I'm reversing it on you.
We talking to each other.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can already tell within the first 5 minutes, this would be a blessed conversation for me to have. You know what I mean?
Same here.
So I want you to take us though back to the Bronx. You know,
Yes, sir.
9 years old. You said you didn't
9
speak a
years.
link of English. You know what I'm saying?
Babalu, babalu, babalu. Yeah, I was still, you know what I'm saying? I was still Spanished out. I was still
You a young man. You coming from Puerto Rico
coming from Puerto Rico.
at the time.
Puerto Rico is just like Cuba. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the language and how people react over there to things and on the Spanish shit. You know, we had our own channel. You know, the Spanish channel with novellas and all that. You know what I'm saying? Later on, the world got it, but you know, when you in the Bronx, like, you know, your neighbor's Spanish, your neighbor's black. I was eating, you know what I'm saying, collard greens and chitlins without even knowing English. You know what I'm saying? With my black family, my man Carl Brown and his mother Sylvia Brown. I didn't see him in years. But that's how I remember. I remember them, Kevin, Letitia. These are the black folks that I was hanging with without knowing English. They taught me the streets. You know, I was playing, you know what I'm saying, games with them, you know, wiffle ball, pop. Over there, they got a game called Pop. You don't know what Pop is. Y'all know what Pop is? Play the game. They got slugs. You know what slugs is? Where you bounce the blue ball, but you gotta bounce, and then you can do a killer. Not handball, slugs. Then they got Skelsies. You know about Skelsies, right? Fucking like tops for like this. You take a top, you put clay in it, or melt the wax and put it there, and then you play in them. You play like that, and they got like boxes, and you gotta pop your top into it. And then you move on to, anyway, see, those are ghetto games. I don't understand how the I don't know about that. Then we got
We play different games.
Pop. Now Pop, you take the blue ball. You gotta make a lot of fucking games when it's fucking a one ball. So you take the blue ball, you get the curve. You know, the curve is like that. The point of the curve. It's like baseball. So you go, you do the, you know, you run over it, and you hit it as hard as you can. The object is to hit the corner. Hit the corner, it's going, fly, it's home run. Sometimes it's ground ball, they catch it. That's how you out. Next thing will go on. You know what I'm saying? Those are games, man, that I played, but I don't even know any English.
Right.
With my black folk, they taught me this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, the music of hip hop was playing all around me. The environment, of course, was, you know, poor. You had the drug dealers in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You got the girls playing double dutch. And the music, the boxes. Oh shit, the boxes. You know what I'm saying? We had the box. Back in the days, we had the boombox.
Okay.
So everybody had a boombox, and it was a fucking battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like probably like 8 boomboxes in every block, and the battle would be who's louder. You know what I'm saying? And that was all fun. That was me growing up in the Bronx, New York City, the foundation. Blessed to be in you know, living there. And everybody, it was a community where everybody just got along and we looked out for each other. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, that greed, that, you know what I'm saying, that same block, you niggas had 4 spots, even in the drug game. You know what I'm saying? Niggas respect each other back then and everybody was together and was eating together. And it was a whole different time. And that's when the rhyme took over my mind.
That's really right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The culture, I started as far as the hip hop, I started with the B-boy. Break dancing and shit,
Okay.
love the break dancing. Cardboard on the floor, head spins and shit.
You still know how to bust them moves?
Hell no. I mean, you know, you get the pop and the locking and shit. I used to backspin and shit, worm, whatever that shit. You do that. But that was the element that was you know, that made hip hop.
Yeah.
What it made, as big as it made it, and how fun as it made it, and it drew people from, you know, all ages and all neighborhoods together. Mm-hmm. So that's why we could have fun with each other. Yeah. And you know, the Spanish ingredient was always there for when I came. And it's been there if you do the history. You know what I'm saying? The B-boys was mostly Spanish motherfuckers, break dancers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was in the as far as hip hop, you know, the different elements, you know, the whole branch, the Spanish flavor was always in there. You know what I'm saying, from back in the day. So
Because let it be known to the viewers that Bronx, New York is the birthplace of hip hop. It's where it all started.
Well, you know how people are. We definitely took it to the next level and everything started over there. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit, you know, hip hop is created from nothing. When I say nothing, you know, I relate that shit back to Cuba. To my, you know what I'm saying? When I think about it now, you know, Cuba's poor. And if you go over there, you see how they come over here. Sometimes they got a fucking bathtub with a fucking truck, Mack truck, you know, engine with, you know what I'm saying? They get here. And they invent from what they got. So that's how hip hop started, from that poverty, from that hunger, from that ambition and vision. And look where it's at now. But you know, it fit into what, you know what I'm saying? My style, as far as, you know, my family, even though I didn't know English, I was accepted. You know what I'm saying? As one of them, and that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Well, next I wanted to know, you know, after making it to the Bronx, age 9, and you eating collard greens and chillin', you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hanging out, you
Church.
You was going to church?
I think I caught the Holy Spirit when I was 9, so I didn't know what was happening. But I went to the black church at that age, 9, 10 years old. Dope. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was just an experience where it's like, you know, it was just a whole different experience, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spanish, they do things their way, and you know what I'm saying? That was my first experience into the black culture. And I loved it. I just loved it. I loved it's like a down south welcoming, you know what I'm saying? That greeting.
Right.
What do you call it? Comfort.
Southern hospitality.
There you go, Southern hospitality.
There you go, yeah.
That was Ludacris' album, right?
Yeah.
Southern hospitality. I felt that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In New York at that time. And it was just that you know, that unity. Mm-hmm. Unity is important. You know, we lost track of that. That's when you know the devil. That's when you know the devil wins. Yeah. When that division is involved. You know, but you get that. You get that when the money does that. So we gotta put them ethics back to our people. That's all. So I feel like I gotta be responsible for, you know, some of that.
Okay.
Some of those lessons and those messages to be put out.
Right.
Because back in the days when you start, you know, we started, like, even when later on, then we got, you know, I became whatever, rapping, and that shit became from a hobby to, I went to college too, but that was my decision in college. I went to Lehman College, because I'm an immigrant still with the hunger of, yo, shit, we gotta get this education and we gotta become somebody. You know, come from, you know, saying 90 miles from a communist place, and then we get the opportunity over here and just waste it. Right. My mind, in the back of my mind, I always had, even though I was Americanized already for a little bit, but I had that hunger still of becoming something bigger than, you know what I'm saying, that what I was doing. Right. So I was going to college and I had the music, you know what I'm saying, and that was a choice, a fork in the road right there where I choose and I had my kid too, you know what I'm saying, my first son at the time too. So that was a big, hard decision. Not really, but the music is, of course, the opportunity came there with Pun, got on. Yeah. And, you know.
Well, that's definitely what we wanted to get to know next, right? Was around what age, around what time did you first meet Big Pun?
I was 15.
In the Bronx?
I was 15, yeah, 167 in Prospect, between Prospect and Union. Little projects, 3-floor projects called Little Villas. I named them because Little Village. You know what I'm saying? I named them a village because next to me was a big ass building. One of them crazy big giant building. Maybe that Cabrini Green. Remember like that type of? Yeah, I got Cabrini Greens out here. I mean, your hat, right?
Right.
So it was like one. It was like all the business, like one though. Like the Carter. How's that? Like the Carter from New Jack City. Mm-hmm. He got mad exits and stuff. That was called the Ranch. They named that one the Ranch. And that was already there. Then over there, you got the Forest projects. St. Forest, like fucking 12 big, 16-floor buildings in their projects. So the Ranch projects, the Ranch and Forest, so in the middle is the Village. So that's why we named it the Village. Okay. But I grew up there and I was cool with Triple Six already. Triple Six is one of the guys from the Terror Squad. He's Dominican. My family and his family used to, you know what I'm saying? Like we had a personal share. My sister went to college with his cousin, so that glued in right there. And I used to go to his crib a little sometimes. And I met him first. And, you know, we got along and everything. He was like my big little brother at the time. You know, he was in Tehran first. He was the nigga that was actually taking that serious. He was already in a group called Young and Ruthless, which was the best crew in an area at the time for me. I looked up to them guys. Three of them. Named TUD, JQ, and Joker Jam. What's his name? Triple C's name was Joker Jam. And he looked like this nigga. Y'all niggas, a lot of resemblance. That little, like he got that little Middle Eastern look to y'all.
Okay. So this was a group making noise in the Bronx at the
Yeah. And States was Dominican, but you know, he got the swag, he got the black swag, so he might get confused a little bit. But you know what I'm saying, he was the only Latino in that group. And they was the best. I'm saying, killer shit. There was killer shit. But there was local. And there was grinding, trying to get a deal at the time. I used to get inspired, I used to go to his house, see the niggas environment. And you know what I'm saying? But before that, I was already picking up the pen, but on a humble on my own, you know what I'm saying?
The lyrical assassin.
Filski. That was my name. My name is Filski. You know, raps the beat, and when around me, you be sitting at the edge of your seat. That's what rhymes are dope, but niggas just can't cope. I'll be sending messages like an envelope. I got many go ropes, but I'm not the Pope. That was my first rhyme. Sound like Melly Mel.
And you still remember it?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I remember that. But I was, you know what I'm saying? That's when I actually had to do a class project. They told the students to go back and come back with whatever form of art that you could express, you know what I'm saying, something against crack. Like I said, it was a crack era. So crack was hitting hard.
So back then, rap songs were against drugs.
All day.
Not promoting, selling them, or using them.
You had radio stations like Kiss FM back then was a hip hop. They had like an hour in hip hop. They used to pull up to you at school. And they used to, you know, put pamphlets out. Like, you know, you had a community working. You know what I'm saying? And you had parents that, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was cracked out, but you still had help from the community. You know what I'm saying? To really get that positive shit out and to go against that. You know what I'm saying? So in my community. And it was like that through the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was just, it was a project for me to actually take, so I'm gonna go home and I said, I'm gonna use it in hip hop. I'm gonna put this shit in Tehran. Because I could do anything, so I chose to do it in music. I did a remix of Run DMC when they had I'm on a Mission, that song. Okay. And I had to say it in front of the class. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take the words and crack is whack. I'm on a mission to stop crack. Back in the day with that style. And I just, I spit that rhyme in front of the class. Scared as hell. First time ever. You know what I'm saying? And I was the nigga that went through transitions in New York, American shit to be American. You know, father used to have suits and shit, but my father was a criminal. So, you know, he said he'd dress in suits and shit and do the hold up, you know what I'm saying? Sticking it up. But I used to see this shit. I had to go, like I was going to school with a little three-piece suit. You know what I'm saying? I looked like Mr. Furley with the briefcase that, you know what I'm saying, my pops had. That's how crazy it was. And I wasn't really listening for niggas snapping, but I know niggas was ranking on me. So I had to go through those steps. You know what I'm saying? And I took my 3 fights though. I fought 3 days. You know what I'm saying? The first week of school there. You know what I'm saying? They was picking on me. They put me to fight. So I killed it in front of the class with the rhyme. The whole class applauded. That gave me a little spunk there. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I could do it. But I'm not doing this shit again. I almost caught a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So I stood as a fan. But yeah, that was my first shit. As far as Sace, in Triple Sace's crib, you know what I'm saying? He had the same environment I had when I had to go home. You know what I'm saying? Everything was Spanish. You know what I'm saying? The mother, you know what I'm saying? The sister, the whole family doing the Spanish thing. It was like little Dominican Republic in his crib. But when he stepped out, you know, it was hip hop. It was thugged out life. It was, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got a front, a crib like we were just good kids and shit. But we go outside, it was niggas selling drugs, niggas doing shit, smoking weed. At that time, forget it. My mom, I never did weed like that, but I started later on. But you know, respect of parents shit, when you go home, you have to do that. Right. Definitely inspired me when he you know what I'm saying, he was writing. He used to write in front of niggas, like what we do now. So, you know what I'm saying, I seen him, you know what I'm saying, get busy with it. And he was really into it. At that time, I was just like, something I like to do. He came to my, like around that same time, he came one day to my crib, throwing rocks at 9 in the morning. I looked out the window, sleeping and shit. I seen him with a extra large guy with a car suit on. You know what I'm saying? And they was in front of my window. They could rock it back and forth and shit. I'm like, what's up, baby? Yeah, I'm coming out right there. He told me to come down. So I meet him downstairs and shit. He told me, yeah, it's Moondog. You know what I'm saying? It's my man Moondog. That was Punch's first name.
Right. Because look, back then, we ain't had text messages to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm outside. We had to throw rocks at the window. Yeah. Hey, gang, I'm downstairs, gang.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and the bell, you know, if you're in the projects, the bell downstairs don't work. So you already know you got to throw a rock. You know what I'm saying?
Moondog was downstairs.
Moondog and Triple. Triple was in Triple Station. It was Joker Jam. Joker Jam. I love that name. I love
Joker Jam.
Joker Jams.
And Moondog.
With S.
Triple Six and Big Pun.
Yeah, Triple Six. And he always been Six. They call him the street Six, but Joker Jam was his rapping name. And yeah, they told me to come down the stage, whatever. I was like, okay, yeah.
How big was Moondog at age 15?
260, 250, 260.
At this time?
Yeah, the time he like 260. But he still had the belly with the cars, with the carpenter, you know, the carpenter overalls. You know what I'm saying?
With the fucking fresh as hell.
Fresh as hell. That's his thing. He's like the
yeah, but I heard Pun was one of the flyest
big niggas.
Yeah, he was that. Yeah,
it was in the hood, you know?
He was definitely that. Rope chain shit. Nigga wanted a settlement. You know what I'm saying? But he got down the streets selling, you know what I'm saying? The drugs and all of that. And he was homeless since he was 15. This things later on. They was telling me I didn't believe because they joked too much. We used to fucking compare each other's life. Yo, nigga, I came in a fucking boat. He'll find a way that I had it rougher than you. You know what I'm saying? So the rougher than you part, we'll fucking argue there and stay for 3 hours and see how, battle of how rough and up we had it. And, that's my bro.
But that's first know how much of a jokester Pun was.
No. See, Pun always had that charisma. But he's a thug dude. Like he's a you know what I'm saying? He laughs at you. He makes jokes, but like, you know how mafia niggas might joke when they're about to kill a nigga or after they kill somebody. I had the fucking knife in his throat. It was those kind of jokes at the beginning. But we come from that, right? So he came with Sage, like I said. I went downstairs. The niggas showed me the brand new a 9mm, the guns. Sage knew I like guns. And I had already guns for my pops. But I was showing Sage. So he knew that. So he comes, then he had that brand new spanking 9. A 380 Beretta, my bad. Yeah, silver. Off the box. So now we go to the ranch, that big ass Carter building I told you about. Because that got like 20 exits. And we get away just because the cops come. That's when niggas go test their guns. We go to Pebble Beach. So the clip, it works. Wow. We each had the clip. And we let off a clip to the air. And this was like in the morning, 10 in the morning. So, we said, oh shit, okay, cool. It works, whatever, about, go to my house, Twin. Come on to my house. We go, start hype shit up. Yo, I got the fucking Nintendo, everything. So, you know what I'm saying? So I said, yeah, but, at that time, like us, we stood in the block. We just probably walked to the next block, play ball. You know what I'm saying? Down the block to the store. Well, we just like block dudes, you know what I'm saying? Or, me go to college too. But I was, on the block all the time. To his house. Me and Sage go to his house. Nigga got the Nintendo games. At that time, we used to have RBI baseball shit. We used to have, Tekken. Tekken was definitely here later. But the football shit, with my peoples, I used to do a league. You know what I'm saying? For like $20, whoever wins. Fun shit. Nintendo, though. Nigga had the mat. You remember the mat? Oh, that niggas just forget it. If you don't remember the mat, for y'all, those over 40, it had a mat Nintendo. It was brand new shit. Remember it came with a gun? Then later on they made a mat. The mat comes with like the track and field games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's a twist in a game? It looks like that. You put it on the floor, in the game, I guess, you know what I'm saying, records you. We spend the whole day exercising. Really not exercising, but playing the track and field every day. Javelin, going back to back. I had the best time ever with a motherfucker there. He had his wife already in there. Had his own crib. His little daughter Star was about 6 months old. Me and this nigga got like so along that it was me and him here, and Caesar's over there like this, bored a little bit. So you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like this nigga just met me. You know, Caesar's a little longer, but we clicked like that.
Y'all clicked like right.
Clicked like that. Caesar went home. I stood there for a week. You know what I'm saying? To how much fun I was having.
Yeah.
And you know, everything started there. It was just like that friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you think was it between you all that made y'all click like that?
We just like, hey, like we just enjoyed doing shit, the same shit.
Yeah.
But anything we do it just be fun and shit. Like this nigga would be the funniest nigga ever. Like my big brother at that time. I used to carry a picture. He had a picture with a what do you call that shit? Sheepskin. Sheepskin and shit with the hood, with the fur. Not the bootleg fur, the good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah, the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And he had a picture like that with a gold rope, thick ass rope. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Cool. He looked like the B-boy. When I first seen the B-boys, niggas used to draw B-boys on the wall in the trains, like that. So I was like, that's a hot picture right there. So I took that. He gave me a picture. I put that shit in my wallet. I used to go to school, to my high school with that shit. So my brother there used to come pick me up in the Saab. He had the Saab. You know what I'm saying? That Saab, you know the Saab at that time? Only certain niggas had the Saab. And that was a car that was like foreign. It's like a Jaguar.
Type shit.
It was rare to find. You know, like that the Paid in Full movie. Okay. You know, it was the AZ and that was his style.
Right.
That was the era. Like he was one of those niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was my brother. Boxing. We used to go to motherfuckers' courts to play them in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Me and him and shit. And we enjoyed all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hood shit. We knew about that, you know what I'm saying? We love hip hop and all that. But it wasn't about music really when we connected. It was just about, you know what I'm saying, just doing shit like that. He was a family man. You know, whenever he got out the house, it's because I took him out, or he wanted to play ball. We went to the boxing gym with the train and shit. You know, shout out to Mitch, he was our trainer back then, Big George and Fort Apache. Mm-hmm. And we used to do things like that, you know what I'm saying? He was a father though. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he got home at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? So we was, waking up early, you know, running up and down, doing what we like all day, and then he'll go home, put his time in. That was Moondog.
Word. That
was Moondog. He had a jacket. He had a leather jacket. That's one thing to his style. Like I said, I related to Paid in Full. Because over there they had the Dapper Dan and all that special custom-made shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga had the jacket with the burgundy and black. The back had the wolf. You know what I'm saying? The wolf is really the dog. He's howling at the moon. Like the back is like like a silhouette of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, about the jacket, the cheapskate, later on I got to buy it. He sold it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I love that jacket for $150. And it was ashy already.
Right.
But I don't give a fuck. It felt like, you know when you good material, feel that shit? Because I had sheepskin before, it should be hard, nappy and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sheep wool, it should be, that shit, like pillow. Yeah, so I know it was real. So yeah.
So you link with Joker Jam, Moondog, who's better known as Triple C's and
Triple Seis.
Triple Seis.
Triple Six, but in Spanish you say six seis.
Seis.
But his real name, actually, I mean not his real name, where he went by in the street was Seis. Just straight up Seis.
Right.
Yeah, but it meant something else. It's like Seis. It was S-A-S-E. That was how he spelled it. Then he would say, Joker Jam, he didn't like it. I love Joker Jam. Joker Jam was dope.
Joker Jam was kind of weak.
Yeah, kind of weird. People said that. I liked it because I seen him. He looked like, when he smiled, he looked like the Joker. You know what I'm saying?
I like the Triple Seis.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that sounds.
I hate Triple Seis.
It just sounds gangster, you know.
Because Triple Seis made him sound different.
Okay.
Changed his whole style. He like try to come to like the way we was rhyming fast, because being Pun always rhyme fast. You know, we wrote our own rhymes, so the Seis. But he was the slower. He had a slower format to it. He say more deeper shit. You know, like Rakim will say some deep shit, but slower. It means more. He goes with when you go deep into how you know, writing rhymes and stuff, the format of them. He had that style, and I love that shit from him. That made him different. Then he started, you know what I'm saying?
Triple Six is hard always to me. He was one of the ones out of...
Not in a bad way when I say that. I'm saying Triple Six. Now I always didn't like it. Because I meant Triple Sixes. Right. And I ain't really like the Triple Six. We had an era when we started, our shit was horrorcore. Okay. You know, horrorcore, when we was full of clips, we changed our name. We skipped that. We didn't say that part, but we went through names. We had Rough and Rugged when it was me and Pun. When we first started, I took a nigga to my block. You know what I'm saying? In my block, we had this building called the Halls of Hell. So everything was like the devil influenced. You know what I'm saying? Right. And niggas drink, you know what I'm saying? And Nas was already, you know what I'm saying? When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. All that shit was up. Then the horrorcore motherfuckers came out from the Wu-Tang, the Grave Diggers. You know what I'm saying? Be a witness. As I exercise my exorcism, the lyrics that lead within the sin, the terrorism. I walk around with a Dracula head.
And they wonder why today's music is so satanic or whatever they call it.
I took a sonogram and seen the image of a demon. When at my birth, nurses surrounded me with needles. You remember that? Anyway, that was the shit at the time.
I was tripping on You's statement about why they wonder why the music has evolved so much.
No, but we get it from our uncle now. We get it from our pop now. But go ahead.
It's a topic that is very popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like we feel like we're in hell. So we relate to the devil at times. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. You know, but the soul knows where where to go at the end of the day. So we just like that. Yeah. Horrorcore. It was called horrorcore. So our first rhymes was, you know what I'm saying, that's what Pun said, cannibalism is living in my metabolism, giving them spasms and aneurysms and baby baptisms.
Now this a group, you.
Okay, I'm Lucy, you.
You. Cuban Link.
Remember De Niro? You. You're gonna be my fucking interviewer. Yes,
was that a full eclipse?
I'm skipping shit. That's what I do. You gotta direct me because I fucking go.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, do it. You do it.
I did my little research.
So now we was at what names? So to the name we went from Rough and Rugged, me and Pun. Sage was already spoken for with the Young and Ruthless guys.
Right.
He was going for it.
So you and Pun started out as a duo.
Right. But playing around, we were like, because I took him to my block, like I said. We went to the Halls of Hells. I didn't know he rhymed. Motherfucker Sage started banging the beat. We had a whole crowd of niggas in there, the block that we run it down the line. It was ciphers. So, we go freestyle, whatever. So, or we say rhymes that we wrote at the moment. We were going down the line and shit, I said my shit, you know what I'm saying? And that thing was a flip on the nigga. Yo, get on the mic and squeeze the trigger. You know what I'm saying? So, good with the hands like MacGyver, liver than a 45 revolver, run you over like a drunk driver. So punk rise up if you feel a vibe, and you be feeling five right between your eyes when I'm feeling high, cause I'm an ill sick nigga. I grabbed the gun, leave a murder Tommy Hill couldn't figure. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? That's what we was on that shit. And that's the beginning, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I was born in the fucking dawn of the dead with a red fork and two horns on my head. I'm evil. Knievel wouldn't do the stunts I do. I kill a nigga with a bloody hand on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we was doing. That's when I say horrorcore. That's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? And Pun, like I said, he didn't say that right. I was up to that rhyme. This nigga said that rhyme because it's the first time I know he rhymes.
This is the first time.
So he said he had a rhyme called Brothers Ride the John. Now, you see how back in time that goes, right? That goes to my name is Filski. That's that's my first rhyme I ever wrote. That's what was on when we first wrote our rhymes. So you know what era it was from. So his Brothers Ride the John, things that I swing, down with my thing, you know what I'm saying? Baby, the bike bitch, none of the dyke bitch, nigga, and get raped like a white bitch. He started doing shit like that. But I seen that this nigga raped. Because he, we was more comedy with each other. So he for real about it. You know what I'm saying? And said back in the days, that's your homie. All around you, they got little groups. So we made a group, Rough and Rugged. That was the first name. After that, you know what I'm saying? We didn't take it serious, but we knew we had to go back to the cypher. And this time we won't go together. Well, I think took me to the tattoo shit because he goes extra. Oh yeah, let's get our names put it. So I got a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? I was 16. I'm not supposed to get a tattoo at the time. Nigga gassed me. Rough and rugged. My, forgot his name, Devin. Yeah. He was just starting to do tattoos. He puts my shit on. So he's like a beginner. Nigga put Buff and Buggin'. It looks like Buff and Buggin'. But the R's look like fucking B's. Kind of fucked that shit up, but okay, my first tattoo, took it, right? Time for Pun to do his tattoo. And I don't want to do that. Just put Punisher right here. For no reason it tricked me. Fuck that. You're not gonna do this, you made me do this? So I got the skull and the knife.
Hold on, what happened? You got?
No, I got the tattoo, right? With the skull knife. Yeah, skull knife. The R is supposed to be the fucking, it's supposed to be orange, rough and rugged. The bottom, he put the line. It looks like Buff and Buggin'.
Right.
Snapping on me through the whole shit.
Okay.
Afterwards, right? But it was his idea to go get tattoos. I'm like, my mom's gonna kick my ass. I gotta go back to my mom's house, you know what I'm saying? And now I gotta wear turtlenecks and shirts, you know, when I get out the bathroom too. So I did that for a year and she called me later, but it's good. Pun, yeah, he didn't get the tattoo. We were supposed to get matching tattoos, like real no homo shit, but you know, as a duo.
Twins.
Yeah, twins.
Bros.
Yeah, bros. Yeah. So
He tricked him.
he tricked me. And he laughed at me because that's what he did. I was like, you can't put do that to me. You so I know this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He put the Punisher there. No, he didn't put the Punisher there. He put the fucking heart with the gloves. He was doing boxing. He put the gloves there on his arm. So we did that shit in the hallway, the halls of hell. And everybody loved it. I was surprised because I was like, because this shit was singing. He used to just pop out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And start singing, you know what I'm saying, old jams, old soul food. Like soul food, real songs from back in the days. That was his thing, you know. So he impressed me. Then we said, hey, let's go write. So, you know, we started doing rhymes, lyrical title wave. Everything was, you know what I'm saying, lyrical title wave. And that's when my name became Lyrical Assassin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I was a lyrical assassin. And that was too general for me later on. You know how it is with names? Like you started with the letter. You started with a letter. You might fill in that shit by the time you know what I'm saying? I started with lyrical assassin. Yeah, I know I could kill shit on the mic. And, you know, I snipe niggas. I'm not in front really doing it, but I snipe you. Lyrical assassin fit me at the time. Cuban Link just embraced the whole who I was from my birth to what I actually done in the game and how we started linking people up together. You know, I linked Joe and Pun together. I was the nigga who put that together as far as like, in reality. You know what I'm saying? Other things, of course, put that together, but it's a long story. We don't got time for that. But, yeah, like I said, we became a duo right there, rough and rugged. Still within there for a minute. Sace, we was making so much noise that we started, you know what I'm saying, niggas like, oh shit, you know, Phil and fucking, and Mundo, niggas, you know, my name was Phil too. They didn't really know the block I'm saying. So we started spin rhymes and it got around. We got a little buzz. Sace, out of nowhere came back. It was so, this, you know, I guess, you know, he came back because the shit, I guess, didn't work or something happened with his group, Young and Ruthless. Actually, they had, you ever heard of McGruff?
No.
McGruff is a Harlem MC.
Okay.
He was rolling like with Big L in them.
Okay.
Incredible too, you know. He was rolling with Heavy D. Heavy D gave him his first deal. He was on out back in the day. They added him and I guess I don't know if they kicked him out. I think he chose whatever the fuck it was. He came back because we was already mad that he said no when we told him to chill and do our thing. He chose them, so I was like, all right, come back. It took us like a few seconds. All right, come on. We like Chase. You know, he was dope. So that's when we had to change our name and we became Full of Clips. Full of Clips, you know what I'm saying? Full of Clip, you fill a clip up. And you got the Full of Clips, you know, the sun blocking, I'm in the moon with the sun. You know what I'm saying? And then that was the beginning of, that's when that was the era when we met Joe.
Yeah.
And we took the noise we had on the block to further lengths.
So let's unpack that right there. Full of Clips.
Full of Clips.
Full of Clips, right? F-U-L-L.
We spelled it Full-A-Clips.
Full of Clips.
Yeah.
So this is Cuban Link, Big Pun,
No, yeah.
Well,
No, at the time,
Right,
Moondog.
I'm saying the names. What were the names?
Moondog, Lyrical Assassin, Moondog, and Joker Jam.
Okay, so all three of y'all had different names versus the names you all carry now at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So can you tell us the type of buzz you all created in the Bronx, and how did you all gain the attention of Fat Joe? But not only that, I'm sorry, who was Fat Joe at the time to even be wanting to grab his attention?
Joe, I heard about Joe before his rhyme stuff and stories, because I was hanging out in Forest Projects. From there, I met the real TS, Terror Squad dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Squad. TS is the Squad. It stood for the Squad and all that. And niggas from Forest drink 40s, chill, sell drugs. You know, they do the street thing. Real niggas I grew up with. They happen to be, you know, Joe, well, that's Joe's peoples and his crew that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Joe grew up in Forest Projects. He was rocking with the likes of, he knows all, you know, DITC members, Diamond D, Showbiz, real good friends with him, AG, those guys that y'all seen, hip hop, if y'all do your homework, you see these guys, they made it. They came out my neighborhood, but they made it. So they had a name around the hood, that local shit. You know what I'm saying? Law Finesse was one. What's the first one? If you heard of Law Finesse, y'all could do your homework on Law Finesse. One of the illest to me. Law Finesse is a brother that you have to hear. I flow smooth like clouds in the atmosphere. I'm calculated, so damn terrified. They whack him anyway. Just that style alone was a new style. Because we prided ourselves in New York. As far as like being from New York, we had so many MCs that came out from New York that, you know, everybody's style was different at the time. Biting was not allowed. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing, right? Not sounding like somebody else. Those are great rules. So that's the rules of hip hop. And even though now it's backwards, but back then it was just like that. And you know, and if you use somebody's style, you're getting approached. You're getting approached and you're getting f***ed up usually. You know, it's gonna be a problem. So Law Finesse was the first dude from actually the DITC crew that came out from my neighborhood. You know, while we was doing all these rapping shit and making up names for hobbies and shit, me and Pun, you know, Law Finesse already had a name. Then after that, Diamond D came. Then Showbiz and AG. So those names already solidified. You know what I'm saying? And they had to step in, they had a foot inside the industry already. And we were looking at them and getting inspired. Like we was getting inspired. They from our neighborhood, shit. You know, I do to the morale to a kid that comes from there. If you choose to be a rapper, whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? A foundation that you could be inspired to. So they all stood, you know, they came back. Like rappers that came back and they bring it back. So, you know, they come out, you already know the whole hood come out. You know what I'm saying? There'll be parties while they playing basketball in Blue Court to within 23 Park. And it's a big crowd and you see all, you know, our local stars there, but they made it. Joe was part of that. At that time, he was into the drug game. Brother was, you know, somebody that was getting money in that, money man. So we knew that. I knew that. He comes from that. You know what I'm saying? And he already had his rep with that. He made it. He came out with his album, Represent and all that. We was fans. I was a fan of his shit. Got a flow, Joe. Got a flow, Joe. You know, me and Pun used to be like, oh shit, we like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, fucking, he looked crazy, like Beluga. You know what I'm saying? He looked a little funny. But I remember seeing the nigga in the Amigo driving around the hood. I respect that. So that love was genuine. That love was for, you know, it's us. So I took that as, you know, damn, we're proud of that nigga.
Right.
Later, you know, remember, I'm chilling with the niggas from like Terror Squad niggas, but from that level, from the street level. So it's really about us. That's another life that he's doing. He's the only nigga with a deal that came out, but we're not chilling with them because of that. We doing street shit. We selling drugs too. We doing stupid shit. You get drunk on the corner. You know what I'm saying? I brung Pun that side, because Pun from the other side now. Like I told you, the fucking forest and the ranch.
Right.
We're in the middle.
Right.
Beef over there. You know what I'm saying? It's real beef shit from back in the day shit. So that relationship was like, niggas wasn't getting along like that. So we come in, and I'm in the middle, but I used to rock with the ranch more. Ranch is more black folk, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with my niggas all day, play ball. Then Terror Squad that was over there was more Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Thugged out niggas doing what they do. But they had personal shit going on. I didn't even know too much, but it don't matter. We was rocking. We made so much noise as for the clips around the hood that we had a strip club out there that was known. It was called the Playhouse. We did a tournament there. We won the shit. Melly Mel, you know, the Furious Five. The prize was they was gonna take us to the radio station, and whoever won and interview us and whatever. They did. We won. We got interviewed with Melly Mel and all that. Gave us love. That brought more attention. We joined into video music box. Remember that?
Yeah.
All right, video music box.
You talking about the TV channel, right?
Yeah, the shit with the 31, channel 31.
It was channel 77 here in Chicago.
Oh, but it was 31.
BET was 75.
Ralph
MTV
McDaniels.
was 76,
Ralph McDaniels.
Fox was 77.
Uncle Ralph. You know what I'm saying? And that was really, nigga, that was it. That was MTV. That was who the pioneer, the fucking hip hop to me. That motherfucker, he the one who marketed hip hop the way. That's what we seen our videos. That's what we knew with the videos actually. Because we got the music from the underground, you know what I'm saying, the bootleggers, and we got that. But when we seen the images and videos, it was Ralph McDaniels. It was a character in Ralph McDaniels' show. His name was Crazy Sam. Crazy Sam. You remember? I'm fucking talking another language right now. Crazy Sam was like a person that when Ralph couldn't do the show, he'll step in for him. Funny dude, dreads, big TV. You just wild out on niggas. Just jump on cars. Something like Queen's Flip be doing, like stupid shit, he grab you. He was doing it back then, Crazy Sam. He had a contest that he put up called, and the Victoria 5. Victoria 5 is like a theater next to the Apollo, 125th Street. They did a tournament. Whoever wins this tournament gets a deal. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So here you go, full of clips. We joining shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like $20. But the thing is like, right now you do showcases. You know, they give you 100 tickets, you gotta sell shit for like $20. You gotta hustle really for them. And you get in free, but you gotta bring motherfuckers and sell them tickets. That was the hustle. The pyramid scheme, fucking Crazy Sam to this day, that motherfucker. But it don't matter, we was hyped, we loved it, we competition. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, me, Triple Chase, and the Moondog at that same time. And let's not forget, like when we was rocking with TS, I used to go, me and Sace used to, Sace used to play baseball too. Joe used to come to the softball games to the hood. After he had represent Flo Joe and all that. So we seen him there, I knew Joe from there, say what's up and stuff like that. But that's it. Then later on, we made so much noise. This nigga, at that time, I didn't know he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, peeping us and shit like that. Because niggas was telling him, this fat nigga right here, we got enough fat niggas better than you. His crew was telling him that. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know at the time. We was just doing us, and we was going through our own channels. And we got that far to go to that contest. In the middle of that contest is when, everything was like, Joe started stepping in. Because we rocking. Now when we shit was deep. Shout out to Uncle B. Uncle B's great person.
I did my little research on Uncle B. That's the guy that was backing everything, correct?
Yeah. He was that was the dog right there. And I'm not saying because he was just like feared and he was a drug dealer and he had shit locked. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? He was a great person. I'm saying, good nigga. Realest ever. And he took a chance on us. Bought us fucking like merchandise. We had hoodies on the fucking belief that he had for us. Cause he saw it from afar and he backed us. You know what I'm saying? And our relationship wasn't even on that. You know what I'm saying? He's just like your motherfucking brother that just wants you to do good. It's that relationship with Uncle B. That nigga was buying clubs everywhere, trying to do what, turn that into that. And he was on route for that. So later on, I found out that Joe went to Uncle B. They talked, and I found out that Uncle B said, "Yo, listen," because he's not in the rap game, he's not in the music game. You take them anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Bring them up, take their talent, you know what I'm saying, and put it out there, showcase it. I think they got a shot, so you know what I'm saying. I want you to do that, whatever. I guess he worked out a deal, but Joe, of course, being Joe even back then, when you think Joe has say something that he believes in, he'll do it just for the honor. Uncle B gave him some money. To take us through the channels and make it happen. So he comes back. That's when he comes back, and he damn, I don't want to get lost. So I want you to capture that picture. They already had that meeting.
He gave him some.
Now it's another date. Now you got to put that meeting with another date, and that meeting happened after this day. Chilling, me and Pun we go to the block over there, 167 and Union. It's a bodega that we chilled and we fucking hang out. The whole TS and us, we there. Come early that day, me and Pun only there. Who we see pull up? And Joe pulls up by himself. He goes there, that's the block. So we in front of the door to get in that bodega. So he comes in there, what's up, Q? Because I knew him for the softball games. We know each other on some regular shit. What's up, baby? How you doing? Blah, blah. Goes in. As soon as he goes in, Pun goes, tell a nigga I want to spin around for him. Tell him. I was like, I got you. We go in. I go in. He's in the back. Yo, my nigga, cool? My brother spin around for you? He goes, yeah. Let me buy a Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. That's what he did. Courteous. Yeah, come out right now. All right, go back. He said, cool. He's coming out. Don't worry. Got you. And we was always fans, like, regardless of Joe at that time. You know what I'm saying? I knew him like that, but it was already past we don't do the starstruck when it's, same hood, whatever like that. But at the end of the day, it was just respect. And I never kicked around to this nigga. He might have knew that we was around and I was in the group, but we never kicked it like that. This day, Pun told me, let me spit around for him. Joe comes out. Comes out of the store. Yo, it's my brother, hey, Moondog, Joe, you know what I'm saying, Fat Joe. I said, what's up? Nigga Joe is, gay, he's cool. Nigga Pun said, he's gay, but so it's like, what he said, he spit that round when he blew the sun away. Snatched the moon out the sky and blew the sun away. Me and my brothers play hardball. Strictly hardcore lyrics till I'm finished breaking God's laws. My job is raw, but I gotta do it. My job's raw, but I gotta do it. When I'm high and booted up, you might just get shot and lose a lot of fluid. Spot a blew it at an early age. Even since the curly braids, I would earn a wage with the 30 gauge. Dirty ways to get paid when you got the balls. Load the Glock and cause the hardest cop to drop his drawers. Don't stop a pause. Put the shotty up his butt and finish up with some body blows, uppercuts. Killed it, right? That nigga crazy, right? So I know him because I was there when he rhymed this shit. But this nigga Joe saw it. Very impressed. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, whatever. I seen it because I was twitching. I twitch only when he's in the lion or it's a fucking thing or that good idea that comes up. You'll see it now. But yeah, he impressed Joe. Joe seen what he had at the time when he spit that one round. A couple of days later, we chilling around. See, Pum was already telling me, yo, Joe asked me to go, rock with him to the studio and all that. All the information was given by Pun and me. Like, he wasn't trying to do no funny shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But this is the same time we were in the fucking Victoria contest. We already won 2 times. Yeah, we went 3 times. 3 times. Joe made Pun pull out of that. Because he's rocking with him. You don't want his image, whatever the fuck you want to say, right? Now, you got a team. So now it's me and Sage left like this. Right? All right, Pun got you got the avenue. It's our brother. Sometimes you got to put wolves in different avenues and then we come together, make it bigger, right? Always been me. Stace got mad, discouraged. I took it away from us. You know what I'm saying? This nigga act like it. Pun, when he came back from that meeting with Joe and with that studio, he already did Firewood. Shit Haagen-Dazs. Idolize no man. Stand beside the gods. Go to war with your rival, like the Bible. Anyway, that rhyme. What would you do if you would do it the unbelievable? Y'all don't know nothing I'm talking about. I'm looking around the room. Y'all niggas do not know these songs, Firewater?
Yeah, Firewater.
What? Yeah. What?
You know the rhymes. Right?
No, but come on. Those are classic. This is reasons why, what you see in the timeline that why Pun was above the rest. because what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So he did that. He actually did the Rami Spit for Joe. And South Bronx is the wrong place to visit. And I don't know an MC who got enough balls to diss it where the rain don't shine. That was for Joe's Jealous One Envy album. That's when he got to go and perform that. So he gave him the platform to be heard. The stipulations was he only wanted him. So, he was honest at least. Pun came back, told us that. I was like, yeah, my nigga, fuck that. They can do your shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't looking for nothing. I was already good. See, my nigga, shine. The rest of the crew, and we added another guy named Sick One. He was rocking with TS2, but he was more of business. But you know what I'm saying? It was Toon. His name was Toon Sick One. They was feeling a little down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is. They just like a fucking Wild Fools Fall in Love. You see that shit? The story in the beginning. Why you fucking laughing? We signed a contract. Niggas get mad because the dream now is split up. Whatever. That didn't really bother me because I already knew my man was good and I was good with no. And you didn't even choose rap. I was doing college. So I was right there in between that. And it was really more of a hobby. And look where our hobby took us. This one nigga made it. That's my mom. My nigga couldn't just take it there. He got it. You know what I'm saying? Joe told him he wants just him, but he came back and told me, he came back and told everybody. We were like, it was good. Then, by the time go on, Joe was taking him, around the industry, showing him off, doing his thing. Pun kept bringing me and Sace. Right? Because now I'm the hoopty guy, I got the car. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have his car at the time. And he just making excuses. Because if not, then Pun, Joe would have had to pay for cabs and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Pun put him in a situation where he could justify us being there. Mm-hmm. So that's how he got us in. Mm-hmm. Even though Joe said that he wanted him, he brought us along in that way. And through the whole way, he was telling us, he was like, whenever he had something and we was there, like a feature or something, like that's what happened with the Off the Books, with the Beat Nuts. When they told him to go and do the Off the Beat Nuts shit, it was me, the hoopty motherfucker that he used to get over there with. We went to Juju house and I didn't even know the Beat Nuts, but we went to the house, they had a penthouse, me, Triple Sage and him. And niggas pull out the pens, and, they threw them the beats. We heard that shit. We love strange beats. That shit was, crazy over the hooks for us. Started rhyme. I was chilling. I already know that Joe, at this time too, Joe was already getting wind that, or trying to act like we was around Pun to like sneak in the game, use it so we could get a deal somewhere. We was like, that was what his mind was. So he told Pun not to have us around or put us in any tracks. Like, that was the rules, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like we using him then. Us being around Pun was like using him. That was his mindset. Pun didn't give a fuck about that. So when we went to the beat and shit, the session, whatever, in Juju's crib, niggas pull out their pens and pads, start writing to the beat. I was the only one not really trying to fucking write. I was just watching shit because I already know this nigga. Because he put that shit in my head, so I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. I want to fuck shit up with you, man, because I know this nigga partner's gonna argue forever. You don't know Joe like that to be arguing. He might just say, F I don't want to fuck with you, whatever. I didn't want to even jeopardize that. Gas me. You're gonna come in when my ending, twin, you're gonna do this, right? When I say, that's it, you come in with the that's it, and you answer me back, and that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? When, yo, it's so love, but Pun's got a thin line, and Pun's got a big line, reflect mine, whenever it reflect mine, shit I'm on is wrong, but it lasts long. Pull up fast when I'm putting, wake up, with your stats going. You know what I'm saying? So he said, that's it. And yo, punish your past to that last hits, rappers that really blast shit. Cash getting big, Willie niggas like Billy Bathgate, up at Jimmy's Cafe, having caviar, cracking crystal at the bar, smoking cigars, living large. We rob and still roll with the mob, doing jobs for bills. I'm hard to kill, for real, nigga, guard your grill. Like the chill, sparking hella get high. One hell of a guy, fly pelican fly. That was my first rhyme, and I only got 8 bars. You know, motherfuckers get 16, that was 8. I had to show my ass off in 8 against the odds. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Joe probably take that shit off. And I didn't give a fuck. I just spit around because, Pun told me, here, the pen and pad, and I wrote it right there. And that was it. That's the song that made Cuban Link shine like that 24K chain, you know what I'm saying? So, and my brother put me on that against all odds. So remember, I'm not a terror squad member in paper there. Pun was signed already with Joe. And he signed with Joe. Joe was managing him too. So he was moving him through the avenues of the game, and he was taking 50% from Pun in the business side. I wasn't on ink with him, Sace either. So that's why he had a problem with it. Flex, those bomb, Flex, Funk Master Flex from Hot 97, he gets the record, he gets the off the books record. Starts throwing bombs, middle of nighttime, his hours. They threw like 30,000 bombs on the shit. You know what he does to break a record. So he picked, that was a record he made. Funk Master Flex made that record. And everybody started, then we did a video. And now, this is the time, when he did Off the Books, the video, if y'all ever seen it, that was the time where you see 4 Spanish motherfuckers doing what they doing, you know what I'm saying? So it was that, capture your eye, spitting the way we were spitting. And for me, it was like, this is my first time the world gonna see me. The same time that the world gonna see Pun. Like visually, they heard Pun already, Firewater, all the underground record. What would you do if you would do the unbelievable, all that shit? They heard Pun sauce and shit, but they thought he was black. They never seen Pun, you know what I'm saying? So his first debut as his image, you know what I'm saying, was with me. And so it's like I skipped the fucking line. He put all that work. Now I get to be in the song, just like Remy when she did. I wish I could bring Pun back with you know what I'm saying, with Lil Fame. You compare that a little bit. She got 8 bars too, but she just blew out of nowhere. First song is like one of them hits. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Cuban Link comes to be, the story behind it and the talent. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when I spit them 8 bars, you know how hard it is for a motherfucker to say you nice after 8 bars? You know, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm Spanish. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, I'm not separating myself, but you know, niggas separate from Rico boys, you know what I'm saying? Them Chicos, whatever the fuck they say. I'm not thinking of it like that, but I know I'm gonna get that criticism, so I gotta be extra. I gotta make sure that I say shit that's undeniable. And it was natural back in the day, and Pun believed in me. So that's why he put me there. Say spit too, Triple Sace, spit there too. But they had to take him off because it was me and Pun, the time limit, you know what I'm saying? Me after Pun, and they couldn't take me out because I was attached to it. That's it. Fucking my brother's crazy. And you had Juju and Les, which made up the beat. That's 2, so it's 2 and 2. So Sace, they did the room there. He killed the rhyme, but they took him out. And at the end of the day, it was just us with the beat there. That's when Cuban Link was ringing bells inside the industry. It became from a street thing. It became from, damn, should I go to college or should I follow the music? That was the incentive for me to go, hey, let me do this music shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't get a dime yet. It was just that opportunity and the way it happened. So from there on, that's when Cuban Link became ringing bells and shit. I had a bit in war. You know, Joe, I said, nigga, hey, what you think I'm gonna fucking just use this shit? Nigga, come, that's my brother. You put my brother, I'm rocking with you. What the fuck you think niggas gonna do? And action speaks louder than words. I could have left you and went through, you know what I'm saying? If I was one of them niggas, I go get a deal on him. Fuck, I don't want to deal with this nigga, Joe. I could have did that bitch ass shit. We don't come from that. So that's supposed to, you know, by me saying, my nigga, yeah, go get a deal. I know you gonna get it finest for you. You gonna make money. You're supposed to. Yeah. We're giving you the fucking green light that you discovered what the fuck you bring from out of here. I'm with you. So he did. You know, later on, shit went, time went by. I kept doing underground records with Pun and all that shit myself. I did the Honda shit, the Just a Menace on the mic. So my image got a little bit, whatever. Got me a deal. Atlantic Records. Craig Common. Got me a deal for $1.4 million. Not from my pocket. I got $50,000 signing bonus. Joe gave me a red NSX, a Nissan RS. Dope shit. With it. Supposedly, at the time I was like, this is my brother. You know, he loves me. Give me a present. Whatever. right? Then later on, of course, find out that he bought it from his friend, burned all the money. Drug dealer nigga went to jail, bought it for like 22,000. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking problem with the fucking clutch that you can never fix. All those shit stuff, but it don't matter. The gift, my brother got me a deal too. You know what I'm saying? From that, you know what I'm saying? From that deal, I got 50,000. I gotta give my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I made Joe also, the same regimen that was happening with Punt. He was taking 50% as a manager to Punt, plus he was his artist. That's already illegal. We don't know that. We don't know that, right? So 50%. Now he had to try to do some shit to me a little bit with a show. He goes, tries to fucking, bring that up. I'm not giving 50%. I'm not getting caught like that. And I started doing this common sense. 50%, they gotta pay lawyers, they gotta pay managers, they gotta pay the niggas, the other niggas, the DJ, and you know what I'm saying? Tax.
Right.
Nah, I ain't doing that. What's the biggest nigga that get the biggest, like a manager that gets the biggest percentage? Chris Lighty, you got 20%. I'll give you 20%.
Right.
So, that was the deal, me and him. I give him 20%. Yeah, that's for everything, shows, features, so as a manager fee. And he's my label, but we don't know. We're not even thinking about that. He got me a deal. I'm appreciative. I already know. Damn, he gave me a car. That was really used for the blindfold. We didn't even have to, because my fucking loyalty already blinded me. But he did that and made it extra, family. We got closer. Families, our kids, shit like that. We got into the real fam shit. Like Terror Squad was a family at that time. You know what I'm saying? 1.4 million. Same time he got the 1.4 million from me, the deal. The reason I had been with other labels that wanted me to. He went with Atlantic because the incentive was they was giving him a label deal, production deal, which was for $10 million. Same deal. So he worked it that way. That was attached to that. If they signed me, they got to give him that. He got it. $10 million. Terror Squad Records was born. Cuban Link had his shit. I wasn't really looking what he did. He could do it for me. You know what I'm saying? He did that for me. I'm good. I'm working my album, mine's on the album. Then he got that shit. But then what happens? It's supposed to be my turn now. I got a deal already. Niggas supposed to be working like we worked on everybody's turn. Paul was working on Capital Punishment. I was there every day. There's no motherfucking charge for that. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's love, and that's my brother. I'm saying Joe was working on Don Cartagena, was there every day. Putting work in. Pun roll like 80% of that, 90% of that. What I'm getting. I'm working on my album. After that. Actually, Don Cartagena was right before. So he was supposed to come out. So it's Capital Punishment, Don Cartagena, and then I got my deal like fucking year before that. I'm supposed to come out next, right? That's just the way it looks, common sense. Wow. He got the Terror Squad deal, the same deal. I mean, the Terror Squad deal, production deal. So now we got to work on the Terror Squad album, which that's when you heard. So now, when it comes to, I've been already probably like 85% done in my album. I'm working on I got to work my album, Terror Squad album. And the Yeah Baby now kicks in from Loud Records for Puntin'. So it's 3 albums going on. I'm on all of them. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm working hard, but I'm like, I know my turn, and I waited, right? Because you see me in Off the Books. That created a buzz. You heard me in Capital Punishment, Pun's album. That took the buzz up. You heard me in Don Cartagena Joe album. That brought the buzz up. But now when it's my turn, I'm competing against the Terror Squad album. How you gonna do that, right, in my head? I didn't have a problem with Wild Out and was like, made it a big thing, but I was my nigga. It shouldn't even make sense. Mm-hmm. Cuban Link was supposed to drop there. But now, this is where you start looking behind the scenes. Okay, I'm directly signed to Atlantic Records. So his portion, what he's gonna get after that first signing bonus, what he got, really has no interest in it. He ain't got nothing except one thing that nigga to be big, so he could shine with the crew. He could make the crew shine and show the world that, yeah, he's one of our guys. Unity. That's the separation. That's what he said. Nah, this is where you know that the money is about the loyalty to the money and us people. That's what he said. Nah, let's move this over here. I got my own record deal. I'm getting 90% 100% of everything that comes through here because it's my own imprint, my own fucking deal. So that's what he did with my career. He had a choice of him or me. And when I say, I'm thinking it's us, whichever way you go. But now when you go to the business side, you see why it was all him. Because when he got Terror Squad, the deal, who made Terror Squad really? Talent. Big Pun, right? Big Pun blew that shit open. Made, promoted Terror Squad, the album. Everything, did everything. Made it a solid, it made it a home name. Wrote Joe's rhymes. Made him another MC, Don Cartagena. You see the evidence in that. Never gave my brother credit. So nigga make you. This whole idea of Don Cartagena was given by Pun. So he rebranded you. He fucking wrote for you, worked for you.
He turned you up.
He made you. Why would I play you? He did that to you. Visually and everything, really creatively, he made you. Yeah, you worked for it behind the scene and put the deals together and the best what you was doing. Did a great job. Partners, that's what crew does. Also, crew remembers and honors those that made them, that had a big, impact in their motherfucking life and are also gracious enough to go and get that Terror Squad deal. He's 20% for you, Pun. This wouldn't be built or be what it is without you. And you do that to show your crew love, to show appreciation of the work that they put that you never gave them credit for. That's what you give them credit, right? Never. Terror Squad Records was Joseph Cartagena, and that's it. So that's why the choice between dropping Cuban Link's 24 Carats or dropping the Terror Squad album was easy for him. He dropped that. Now, me as an artist and knowing he putting me in competition with people. If I was a weak or kind of a nigga that wasn't confident with my skills or what I had. Because now you putting 5 other niggas the world haven't heard like me yet from your camp. And if they like one more than me, what you gonna tell me that, the demand is for him, not me, after I waited all this time? So you my shit up. You don't get that? So that's what I'm saying. But I still was loyal enough to be like, let's do it. Still did what I did. Waiting. So, the Yeah Baby album, Pun, he was signed to Loud Records. Had nothing to do with Atlantic Records or anything else. So he could go, when his budget kicks in from that side. So now all the attention goes to Pun shit, which should be, right? Pun is Pun. That's my brother, but it's not like I'm over there hating. I'm still working. I'm working on my shit. I'm working on Pun shit, because I'm over there too. I'm working on the Terror Squad album, still working. I was in the Don Cartagena. I was there working. I was that nigga that always was there to make sure if you need me or with anything, rhymes or ideas or any questions that you ask for me, I'm there to create and make shit better. You know what I'm saying? Always was there for that reason. But then Pun passes in the middle of Yeah Baby. You know what I'm saying? So now shit is just, all that business is out the window, you know what I'm saying? For me, as far as when that happened, it was a fucking confusion, you know what I'm saying? I never lost nobody close to me before that. Yeah. And I already wrote Flowers for the Dead. So Flowers for the Dead wasn't for Pun. You heard it in there, I had to change it when he passed away and dedicate it to him. Because, you know what I'm saying, the label said, and it was just what it is. That shit was, you know what I'm saying? That shit was something that was probably not a premonition, but yeah, some fucking crazy shit like that.
It was some on your mind.
That fit the whole shit, the whole, sadness, the reality of it, the storyline. Because I wrote that first verse, the one said, yo, twin, we were best friends. All that, I wrote that, he wasn't dead. Nigga heard that. So I was thinking of, well, how would I fit the emotion and feeling of this song of The Young and the Restless. That's when that ding, 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 that piano and that sample comes from The Young and the Restless, the soap opera. You might have heard it again later with No More Drama with Mary J. Because, you know, she took it to the next level, but same beat, same shit. So I fit that in with that, you know, the creative imagination, yeah. Second verse, I thought about my girl, she died in a car accident. If you get the original Flowers for the Dead, That's the third shit, chant, I never changed. First verse, third verse, never changed like that. Added Punch's name, 2 sentences in the first verse. Just added his name. Second verse, I made for Punch. Like direct after he passed. But it was really like, you know what I'm saying? It was there. Right. That freaks me out a little. You know what I'm saying? That freak anybody out. Yeah. Later on in time, of course, you get to, yeah, that's the love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you're a real artist, you feel that. You go deep into that, to those feelings and to those situations.
So let me ask you this though, right? The record, Flowers of the Dead.
Flowers for the Dead.
Flowers for the Dead, I'm sorry. What were you thinking about at the time in which you were recording this record?
We heard a beat. I was working on my album. That was one of the first 5 songs I worked on. So it was like me getting into the studio. You know, back in the days, the labels, you know, Atlantic sent me like a tape, cassette tape. I would play this shit to have beats. Went through all the beats. I heard ding, loved it. Just, you know, I feel something, I feel it. Whether it's sad, whether it's party, that shit was just dope. I loved it. I didn't know it was a sample for it. I just heard the piano and the drums. I fell in love with it. I know I could capture that. Or I need to capture that, because that's calling me. You know what I'm saying? It was calling me as far as like, when, you know, creatively. I picked it, had it in the studio, whatever. Went to Orchard Beach. I had a friend. At the time, I had a friend, named Eve Rivera. He did the power shit for 50 Cent. Okay. Another fucking betrayed too. Another defector from the Cuban Link. You know, so I put him in situations and Joe buys them off. But it don't matter. Went to Orchard Beach one day. He was rocking with his guy. They used to do every Sunday in Orchard Beach. They had salsa day. Motherfuckers go up there. They play the salsa. It's a fucking party, Spanish people. I go this time. He introduces me to Domingo Quinones. All right, he's a salsa singer, Spanish. He talks English, though. He's regular like us, but you know he's in that world, whatever. And he does it really good. We built a friendship. He tells me, yo, I want to do like I want to break into the English market. I want to do that shit, and he's a producer too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, he's hanging around me, whatever. I said, let's go through the beats. So I played the beats that I picked already from the tape. And that shit, ding, 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 ding. And I seen his face, whatever. I just felt the energy there. You know what I'm saying? And his voice. Because he's a salsa singer. You know, salsa niggas got special, it's different. Try to go into R&B in English or pop. Maybe pop is easier than R&B. And I'm in that field, hip hop and R&B. So I don't know how hard it's gonna be, but we're gonna create something. I'm a fan of his. I heard his music and it was dope. So we played that shit, and I, you know, ready. And then, you know, we just freestyling. And it just gives you that. You know what I'm saying? It matches the piano, the background of it. Mm-hmm. Flowers for the Dead. I wrote the shit, but he sung it how he felt in his heart. And he goes home after he does the hook first. Because, you know, I worked on the hook, I wrote the actual lyrics on it. But as far as like him doing what how he formatted the voice to go up or up, that was him, and he felt it, kills it, take the hook home. Next morning, they killed my fucking father-in-law. They shot his father-in-law in the head. He was ready, creeping out over the song. Because he just recorded that, it's Flowers for the Dead, and everything's now, the whole world is just, that whole energy, right? So I'm already like, nothing. I go and I write these fucking verses, I go and lay it out. Hey, and everything. I'm so happy. I take the shit. It's not even full mix yet. I take it to Punk's house to enlist because you ain't coming up my fucking studio. Why you not at my studio? It's steps. They got no steps there. I'm next to Daddy's house. You gotta do is go. Making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his shit. He was enjoying his fucking, still not a player shit. Fuck you. I was there when you wrote your shit. Word. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I brought him the tape. I need help, fuckers. Like, my turn. I was there for y'all. I need help. Y'all need to fucking help me. Don't write nothing for me, but give me ideas like I gave y'all. He checked out my 5 songs. Impressed. I was like, you know, when a nigga I go like this, he didn't expect that from me. And this is, remember, Cuban Link was like lyrical assassin making 8-bar verses, and writing, the most I wrote was 16 because I was in a team. When you're in a team, you write 16 and you good with that song. I gotta write 3/16.
Four
I
songs.
do a lot of things. So, I'm gracious for that. That took me to the next level of how to format a song: hooks, bridges, intros, outros. So that shit fascinated me. You know what I'm saying? So and me and Pun always come from, if you heard a chick like in the album singing or something, or somebody in the hook, like we write that shit for them.
Right.
We from that cloth. Like, you heard the first Capital Punishment album, when Busta was like, "Little kids, get out of here. This is a homicide." You know what I'm saying? This ain't no Bucks Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Pun wrote that for him. Selena Johnson. Punisher, punish me. Oh, that nigga sent me to go and direct Miss Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I knew about it, didn't go to school for it, felt it, and he trusted me. Well, I know how to compose that or tell somebody how to do, coach somebody. So I went over there on some cool shit. Not Cuban Link yet. I wasn't even Cuban Link yet. Like, out there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a relationship we had, that we trusted each other. Still not a player. If you go to fucking YouTube, you can see the fucking foundations of that song. How me and him got in the studio. I don't know who put that out. It's like a delete session of the first time we heard that beat. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And it's me, fun, freestyling, having fun. Me and him, the creation of Still Not a Player. That's his biggest song. That's the song that took Capital Punishment triple platinum.
That's a song we still hear to this
I'm
day.
part of that. That's there. I was the link to that.
Word.
That was the link to introduce it. And Joe, just being like Forrest Gump, I was just at that time. I played a part that was important. Joe couldn't give me that. The nigga overseeing my career couldn't see that, and I was humble, never took credit, and be like, yeah, you know how niggas do it. I never been that nigga. So here we go.
Now, when I was doing my little research, I obviously noticed that there was differences between you and Fat Joe. Yeah. And I came across a night in which Angie Martinez was celebrating her album release at Jimmy's Bronx Cafe.
Jimmy's Bronx Cafe. I did a metaphor, kind of it's a diss rhyme, but it's, Scarface, the movie, I called Jimmy's Cafe. If you know Scarface, I told that story the way I told it, the way it happened to me, but I put it in perspective where, I was Tony. Mm-hmm. So Jimmy's Cafe was the Babylon Club. Mm-hmm. That's what, what I'm saying? Frank set Tony up and sent them 2 shooters at him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you go check that out. It's called Scarface 2. So, Scarface Part 2. I said Scarface 2 because Scarface 2. But me and that fat nigga had a problem. He had a problem.
Tell us what happened at Jimmy's that night, brother.
It let up after, a lot of, after Pump passed. I seen a lot of evidence of where he was doing something that I wasn't trying to back up, and it was against the code of friendship, brotherhood. It was him doing funny shit with the business, with the money. Still at the time, I didn't care too much. I had my shit, my own label. My own situation with Atlantic. Right. So I was in a green nigga. I was just like, all right, let him do his thing. I know he ain't gonna go crazy now. I ain't gonna be a thief, right? My bro still got it, because we gave that bond, we gave that bond. We chilled together. He got love, thought. And we had that brother shit. Well, you let a nigga in the circle when I let him in the circle to the point where I had trust for him like that. And I learned it too. So he was doing me a favor. I earned my shit. He put me through the ringer for that. So I thought at the end of the day, he was satisfied with what he saw about my character. And that's why he let me in, as far as, everything else. But yeah, Pump passes away. He's caught up in the rucker. Instead of my album, I'm paying you 20%, nigga. It's not like Pun. Pun is my bro. You don't have to come, you don't want to, but I'm mad at him. You, my nigga too. What you all day, my nigga? You in the circle already.
So you were actually paying Fat Joe for his managerial services?
Yeah, 20% shows. I did 80 shows in the street. 80 shows at $12,000 a show.
That's decent.
20% of 12,000 is what?
200, 2,400.
There you go. Times 80. I made your money without having an album out. What else? Broke fucking Senorita. I'm making the crew look good with my talent. Other niggas is using my pen. They're using my ideas. I'm involving myself where we representing Terror Squad to the fullest after pun. And you know what I'm saying? I think I did a great job, you know what I'm saying, as far as representing that and putting my talent out there. And also realizing that my talent is, you know, I'm a dope nigga. I'm dope. I'm good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a nigga that's throwing the extra. You're not that good. He keeps you like that. Right. It's like a favor he even put me on. So that shit came back. You know what I'm saying? Got tired. After Pump Pass, now I see him on the ruck. I see him having fun. Whatever the f he's caught up in it. I'm over here. Where the f is leadership at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the f I go from here? I already finished my album. I'm doing this and that. I'm looking around. This nigga's having fun. Do shit. Okay, we all stressed. Pump passed away. I'm the least nigga supposed to be. I'm supposed to be depressed, trying to kill myself. That's my brother. But we not built like that. I'm not built like that. You know, we warriors. We come from that cloth. I do. And I can say me, myself, and my brother Pop. That's it. The only niggas. I stepped it up because you know what I'm saying. That was the energy that was in my spiritual. Still kept working. Everything was up. Now I'm asking questions and niggas over there playing. My manager, I'm paying you. You're not doing me a favor. I'm paying you 20%. You already collected 20%. You already collected shit. You making money off me. So I have a right to say, yo, my nigga, get to my project. Stop the bullshit. What's going on? Let's get it. Because through all this, I'm not hearing nothing from Atlantic Records. He's the middleman. He got the deal, so he's the middle nigga. You know what I'm saying? He could shut down the budget, or he could keep the budget. He's supposed to be directing that to where he directed Pun, just like that. That's what I'm paying you for. Keep giving you the runaround. Run around, yeah, I don't know, they said a single and this. Fuck it, my nigga, let's go up there. Let's go. Because I want to know where I got to go, what I got to do. What song do I need to make for it makes to be backing me up so we could get this shit popping. Right. Because if not, it's never been the. So we go, and we have a meeting with Craig Common. Craig Common tells me, I haven't spoke to this nigga since he gave me a deal, so, you know what I'm saying? Craig Common was the president of Atlantic Records at the time. So he tells me, yeah, we haven't found like a record. They're all crazy, but we just don't find one record. Now, I was like, okay, so where you want, like what, you know, what like avenue you want me to take? I'm willing to take criticism and willing to do whatever it takes. Joe is, siding, you know, you bring a nigga in, he's supposed to be repping you. Plus you're paying him. He's supposed to pay and speak for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one really saying, I'll bend over whatever the fuck you want, and I'll do whatever it takes. This nigga's over there, he's just like, pause with the bend over. So now, he's over there like, acting like he's lost a little bit, but sucking up to Craig Common a little bit. He just felt like it wasn't appreciated, right? And this is the first time I talked to, so now damn, I gotta step up now, right? Because I took it as constructive. Now, you know, another nigga would probably, I didn't take it like I got down. I tried to step up now.
You took really constructive criticism.
Yeah. But it could have been taken also like, man, y'all niggas. After I did all that shit, I could have did that. But I didn't. I said, no, let me step it up. So, started doing shit, whatever. Did the song Bait, for the movie Bait. But, you know, why me? Why my life had to be so rough? Why me? Why my fucker had so bad luck? Why me? Why the judge trying to lock me up? Throw away the key, watch me rust. Still in God I trust. I did, that's the only record I did with Joe, by myself with him. This nigga, that situation right there, he had a whole company, Sony Records, that had to spend money, and it's my turn. So I expect to do, you know what I'm saying? To be on time, to be taking this shit serious. This nigga playing the last game with Jay-Z in the Rucker. With the argument and all that shit, remember the Rucker? If you know Rucker is the basketball tournament. Right, for sure. In Harlem. Yeah. They over there, trying to be the best coach in the world over there. Well, it's artist, it's after Pun Pass, it's supposed to be this important. It's supposed to be there with me, be in the team with me. Because my shit is team after Punch Pass. I get that nigga a kiss in his fucking cheek in front of Punch casket, and I told him, "You my brother, nigga. We gon', you know, he wants to stay together." He was doing a fake crying. Wyclef was playing Maria Maria. You know what I'm saying? My man Money Harm that sung that song, sung it in front of Punch casket at the funeral. I said that to him. So, you know what I'm saying? I expect certain things, you know, especially in business. I don't even have to tell you business. You did it, nigga. We did incredible shit. You walked Punch through the avenues of you know how to make it. You know you gotta do this for me. It doesn't stop. You know that. You know your job. That's why I'm paying you 20%. Never did nothing expected at the time when I needed him to do that. And you know what I'm saying, to really do what we need to do. He blames it on depression. You know, he thinks he's he call his nigga? Motherfucking Sopranos. He think he was that at the time, and he's his therapist. What's my therapist? Who the fuck did I ever say? What the fuck? We come from the same place. Where the fuck do we go to the fucking doctor at for that? Hip hop, nigga, rhymes. That's what I'm a real MC, so I know how to do that. You in here, man. You buy rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I even give them that. You know, you don't know the struggle of really thinking of a rhyme and making it fucking classic because you don't really do it. You buy it, you steal it, you do. They don't want to start thinking. So I even give them that about it. But it was hate. It was you doing it purposely. But the thing is that you could do that in your time if I wasn't paying you. Now, you think you're maybe extorting me in your mind. Remember, niggas is feeling like that. You might think you take about 20% and I gave you money. And you think you might get caught up in the fact that, oh, you think you extorting me. Maybe. I'll give you that too, because I think that way too. But in my mind, it's like, shit, if you extorting me, nigga, you better be here working for it, because I'm paying you. And I don't think you're extorting me, because nobody will ever extort me and tell me they're extorting me or play me like that. So let's just think that you're working for me. And I am, because I'm paying you for my money. So where is you're being incompetent as far as your job? So I'm letting you know that. And you don't care. Now turn to him, and let's not forget that we already been through situations where he ran on me in the club, and he left us there for dead, and he saved himself, you know what I'm saying, and using my equipment. You know what I'm saying? So those things are already in the heart, and, you know what I'm saying, in history. That, and the way he defended himself was a bitch way. It was a bitch rat way to do it amongst us. I had to think for that. And I said it, and I'll say about it. But, you know, that was earlier, and then we got past that. I thought we did. But those things come back when, you know what I'm saying, certain times when you start doing other things and start reminding me of, shit, he showed me that day. And sometimes, yeah, not even sometimes, believe when a nigga, believe whoever.
Believe a person when they show you their true colors the first time. It's what you're trying to say.
When they show themselves, believe them.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's the message there. I kept giving it chances. And I kept giving it, and out of loyalty and love, and one thing that unity in, you know, because unity really is productive. When you have that unity, that was the element in the beginning. When we started with Pun, that was the unity. Everybody working together. I knew that. That's the ingredient. And I want to keep it there. Regardless if we have an argument in person, well, you know, our work is unity. And that, you know, Pun passing away, whether he was depressed or not, and he was disregarding my project, it was always a chance for him to get back in it anytime he wanted to. Instead, he let it rock, and to the point that I said, let's have a meeting in the lawyer's office. So I bring my lawyer, we sitting around the table, some other guys was there, and we just talking, what's going on with my project, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like asking questions. Me, him, and his lawyer, and we just like, what's going on, man? I had no intentions of leaving Terror Squad, nothing. I wanted answers to why my project is not moving. Should we move on to the next nigga then? Let's think of it together. My lawyer out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe was throwing personal shots, and I didn't for the trap, because I was like, yeah, whatever. My lawyer said, you know what? Nigga, you double dipping. You know you double dipping. We want out of contract then. Like, I didn't know what the fuck double dipping to that day was. Where about what at? I need to double dip in the water. Word. So
You didn't know what double dip was.
didn't know what double dipping was. So then I understand. And I understood later. But at that time, when I was, you can throw it. So at that time, I didn't really know what that was. I looked at my lawyer like, God damn, I didn't want to take it there because it's like this more, that was more for me to find out what's going on. Then this nigga said, man, nigga, wait on. This is what Joe says after that. Nigga, you can get the fuck out whenever you want. I ain't with double dipping. But he started stuttering without me knowing what double dipping was. Now his lips was double dipping. It was double tripping. So I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know it was wrong. From there, he went straight to I did you a favor. I only took you because of pun. You whack, nigga, you whack. I'm like, what? I'm just looking at this nigga. Like, man, all right, cool. I'm calm. More disappointed than anything. Wasn't even angry with anything. Usually me, I start, we had an argument. I'm shooting back. That day I was like, you know what? Maybe that's why I'm doing bad. You don't believe in me like you're supposed to. That's maybe why my career is being stagnant right now. And I can do bad myself if you feel like that about me. So fuck it. I guess let me go. Then nigga, we out. I go find somebody else. Left it like that. Oh, you gotta give me $300,000. You get in the next deal. As payment for I put you in the game and I did this for you. No problem. That's all you want. You got it.
300,000, no problem.
Yeah, I know. But because I know where I was going. Remember, with this going on and me being Cuban Link at the time, I knew my worth. I knew I could get 300,000 was nothing for me back then. Okay. I could make that shit in the next deal because I know I'm gonna be. The thing is, I'm gonna be in charge of my own shit, and I didn't know this nigga was doing and feeling like that still. And so now, that freedom right there of that was worth millions to me in my mind.
Okay.
And in my soul, he did that. Whatever, bow, done. We left it like that. I felt disappointed, whatever. He felt this whatever way. I even let him get the 300,000. Like he got one up on me. I even let him. Cause I was like, this. I didn't want to give him that because I know where it's gonna go. Jimmy's happened. Angie Martinez has and Angie was my friend first. You know what I'm saying? As far as like when he did the Terror Squad and all that, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the intro for her shows. We built a relationship. Our rapport was good. She was my friend first out of a whole Terror Squad. She was my friend. I got Joe in my ear through this whole shit saying, fuck that bitch. She wants to be the first lady at Terror Squad. That's when we was already getting hot. You know what I'm saying? We was hot. Mm-hmm. Oh, why are you with her? You know what I'm saying? They didn't even think the other way, like a dick. Just nigga jealous I got fucking, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even say that. I was just like, what the fuck, nigga, she's good fucking business to do, to be friends with. Right. She's a fucking disc jockey. She can play my music and give me love just because she knows I'm cool with her. Right. What the fuck is wrong with that? I always ask myself that. He was a, whatever. The reason I say that now is because I stood up for Angie back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As a friend. You know what I'm saying? Never banged her, never gave her a Cuban sandwich. Right? she wanted it though. She wanted it. 100% she wanted it. And I brought her to my crib, that type of friend. Like, she met my son, she met my wife at the time. I was married. So I had enough respect not to do the 90210 where everybody's fucking each other in a fucking orgy. And I don't like that. It's not my style, even though we ran trysts across the nation. I still kept my value of my circle of family. Try to protect them. And we all fail at the end but anyway, let me drink some water.
Take your time, brother.
Hating them, right? But I didn't know I was hating. April 13th, 2001. Okay. Friday the 13th.
I was 9 years old.
Friday the 13th. I'm fucking just 13th. Not Friday the 13th. Everything that happens with the Cuban has to link with the spiritual, the mental, the physical. And I learned that later because it's just, we all live a fucking life and it's written in a book. That it's a personal book that you know and you could put together. But my book is the golden book. I'm out there. My fucking service is to tell my story. My story is 100% truth, right? April 13th, Friday, 2001. Angie has her album release party. Now me, my friends, that's my peoples. Never had sex, never did nothing normal, but just respect and music shit. She invites everybody. I come with like 10 niggas. Already, me and Joe, like I'm not Terror Squad on print. But remember, my relationship.
You affiliated.
Just like I told the nigga, what you thought I was gonna do, go to another label.
Right.
That's where my roots, that's where my foundation is from. And you know, at the end of the day, I tried it. The only thing that was stopping me from representing Terror Squad to the fullest is you getting the green light from you, because you're the leader, giving you the respect to say, okay, it's cool now. And I represent it and I listen. Yeah, so I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I showed you who I was. That's what I'm saying. I showed him who I was. Now, what I showed him was loyalty, respect. Maybe respect that he don't probably respect, but I'm not a yes man, so we had conversations about different opinions. But I showed you my loyalty, my honor, my bravery, my heart, my foundation, and you know who I am. He showed me what he showed me and what came to light later. And I wasn't wrong. It was 100% on. It's just me and my blindness with the love that I had and my loyalty that I had. Because I had to find out just that type of individual. Yeah, I came that day. Well, it's a whole day. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole day to that. And it's interesting because that day, I'm not Terror Squad no more. My favorite spot to eat was Justin's. Justin's was Puffy's restaurant, 21st Street down there in Manhattan. I go there dolo by myself. I knew that night, and I went there like 8 o'clock. Eat some chicken, you know, black food that I told you, you know, collard greens or fucking chitlins since when I came to this country. I go over there, they got the soul food, it was popping. You know, the star food, you know, over there, mad stars in this restaurant at that time. I'm eating, chilling, dolo. And you know, in my mind, I'm thinking about, damn, this motherfucker. I'm not Terror Squad no more on prep. No, I don't give a fuck about that. Can't get rid of me of Terror Squad. I think I'm Terror Squad because I'm from the Bronx, the block. You know what I'm saying? The original cloth. And that's a cool over there. You're not even representing them right. You didn't even take none niggas out the hood. I'm not even fighting for them. So my mind was caught up in all that. Because I know that that's who I am and that's what I showed and that's what I believe. So, but it bothers me a little bit because I'm a little like, damn. You know, I go over there and I'm chilling, eating chicken wings, collard greens, Puffy, Justin's. And who I find, I don't know where the dude from, remember that movie, The Black Panthers? Huey Newton, he played Huey Newton, light-skinned guy. You don't remember shit.
You talking about the Black Panther movie with...
Not the Black Panther superhero.
Not Marvel.
No, the other one, the first one.
Okay. No.
Where the street gang.
So the guy that played Huey Newton?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Matrix, he was fucking driving the ship too. He was the light-skinned nigga with the fro.
Fishburne?
No.
Oh, okay.
From the original Black Panthers movie. Him, he was there. I don't know him from nowhere. Oh shit, give me love. But I'm up there. We up there in that level. Remember, we up there in the level where we next to fucking. We next to fucking. You know, we not regular. Like we from the hood. With me, I'm still grounded in the hood. I go back, but I know when I go in that industry, we touched, you know, Bruce Willis. We did, you know, Gladys Knight and they fuck this bitch. Ross. What's her name, Ross? Diana Ross. Yeah, Brandy. Like, we up there. So, but, yeah. So I'm there. So the guy comes, I forgot his name too, my nigga. I remember him from the Black Panther and the Matrix and shit. I know him. And we by the bar, and then he was like, chilling. We become a little, you know, talking. This is the same day of the April, you know, the Jimmy's, Angie Martinez release party. So we chilling. About to get that time, about to be out. And he said, "Why don't you come with me to a party?" He's like a, you know, like he's black, but mixed.
And we talking about Marcus Chong.
You could talk, yeah, you could say that.
That's the guy that was in.
Let me see his face. There you go, him right there.
Him?
That nigga right there. Okay. That's my man right there. Okay. That day, first time I meet him, this nigga's there. The Matrix, the Huey Newton. To me, those are characters that are,
Right.
you know, like, you know that.
I'm following you.
But now, I'm chilling, become real cool with them. Come with me to a party, Cuban. Come on, you're gonna. And he does that surfer, white boy attitude. The cool shit, but I don't expect that from him. But after you talk to him, you know what he's on, and he's the coolest nigga in the world. So he's inviting me. He's like, come on, man, you're gonna fucking love it. And I never did no drugs, no crazy shit in Hollywood. So, you know, my shit is Hennessy and blunts. But we had a great time, whatever. Nigga tells me that, I'm like, I can't, man. I gotta go with my sisters, you know what I'm saying? Album release party. She's having a shit, you know, wanna come with me? He said, I wish I could, man, I can't. I already did, but Hollywood's gonna be a big event. So, I'm telling you that because regardless, God, you know, or your life, destiny puts things and shit to warn you and to give you an option that you can fucking either go there, always. That happened. And I found that strange because it was really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if something's bad, you could tell. I ain't going over it. I did that shit. He wanted me to go. He was inviting, and I believed him. Like, that's where I should go. When I do it through retrospect, I should have did that, but me being Cuban and I want to find out the truth, because I'm a realist, I want to go face the truth, and I need to do it. Now I gotta go. I love you though. We gonna hang out though. Bye. From there to the NSX, clutch was up. That's when the car started showing me who the fuck it was. So everything was happening in formation. The hoopty that he said, he loves you, that I felt so proud of. Okay, the fucking schools is flying out of shit. The fucking things started just, you know what I'm saying? The lights started flat, everything. Go all the way over there. I mean, my people's right in front of Jimmy's. She was packed. It was Angie Martinez, the Hot 97 fucking princess. You know what I'm saying? That father was the big jockey. So she has a history, and, you know, she was hot at the time. She did the shit with Jay-Z at the time. She did a song with Jay-Z, popping. She's already moving on from this jockey to rapper. She did this shit with Women's First. I mean, not Women's First, Moulin Rouge.
Right.
With everybody. So she's working on her thing. Yeah, so she's out there. And she's a pretty motherfucker too. Back then, she's a cute little, you know.
She's still bad.
No. Let's slow down there for a minute. She started looking like somebody that resembles a fucking fish. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't know what the you're talking about, but she's always been beautiful, and she could still be beautiful. Right. She turned ugly when she switched on me.
Okay.
Showed me the piranha face.
Okay.
Turned into a beluga later. But she started as a beautiful goldfish.
Goldfish.
I'm trying to make sense. But that's the metaphors that comes
I'm picking up what you're putting
All
down.
right, so the goldfish turned to a piranha at that night, April 13th. Nah, she didn't turn that. No, she didn't turn that. I seen her later turn to that, but I go there to represent her.
Okay.
As a supporting friend.
Yep.
That's a nigga who did Jimmy, Opa, Spanish shit. I did that song on the album. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about that shit, because y'all don't do fucking merengue shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good song. A great song, actually. Another white, like Senorita. You know, you enjoy yourself with the splash of hip hop, splash of the culture, the Spanish culture. And it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? We killed that shit. Yeah, your boy Cuban Link did popped up with 20 niggas. Because I already knew at the end of the day that we not together.
So you pulled up to the party 20 niggas deep.
20 niggas.
Okay.
Now I pulled up to the place that I've been rapping for 2 years. Nigga, I made a song about it. That's why I said, Jimmy's, Copaca. I made that song like the title song for Jimmy's, the restaurant. That we put, that shit was lit out there, and we made it hot. I made it hot. I was one of the main cats that made that shit hot. So I had props, respect. And I knew Jimmy, I knew everybody there. You know what I'm saying? That was our place. The Babylon Club, once again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew Tony in the Babylon Club, whatever. They told me, the security told me, I can't get in with all these people because it's at full capacity. First time ever. Not thinking really, because it's like, okay, it's another fucking sign. Don't go in, right? But Cuban Link is not going to stop there. Because I got to link in. It's not, link out. You got to link in more, find out. Because this has to be the truth that I respect. Because if you don't have no foundation of what you're saying, I don't respect you. Because I know you're doing it either out of hate, or somebody told you to do it. It don't matter. I'm going to find out. All right, cool. Stay with one guy. They let two of us come in. Because my guys got away. They found it, they was already like, it felt a certain way, like they disrespected me. And I was like, nah, I'm going there. Go ahead, man, nigga. I'll get y'all niggas later. Let me just go talk to who I gotta talk to, Jimmy. The niggas, the security niggas, yo, what's up? As soon as I go in, the shit's packed. Mad shit, man, everybody, all the labels are there. All the artists, like Mary J. Blige. This is Angie Martinez. This is the who could bring everybody out because she interviewed everybody. And she's famous on that level. Her debut album release at Jimmy's. Walk in there, as soon as I walk in there, she has, they're performing like some songs in the album. Everybody, you know, having fun, everybody, doing songs, whatever. She calls me up, I go up there. Joe is up there, performing a song or doing a little thing for her. Joe and the other guy named Macho, he was there. But that's our place, so it's normal. So this is the first time I see Joe after the office.
Okay, so this your first time seeing him since the lawyer meeting.
There you go.
When he said, man,
split up.
I ain't fucking.
And I already signed to get the. So Cuban Link and paper was not terror squad.
So at this point, it is a little animosity, like, man.
Not really, not that. No. Animosity maybe, but we straightened it out with paper, right?
Okay.
Our business, you said, you don't need me, get out. You asked me to sign something to get out. I signed it. All right, cool.
Right.
Thought you'd leave it like that. But yeah, whatever you felt, you felt.
Okay.
Right?
You didn't feel any animosity?
Of course I felt the fucking way, but not animosity to look for anything, but like disappointment of how the you feel like that about me after all the work I put in. That was the animosity in my one to really like, he's an ungrateful in my head. But still, this is, so it was like, he was an ungrateful nigga in my head, but it's not like I can't be around the same shit where he's at and I'm gonna start something with him, or I feel that he's gonna do something because we already came to terms. That's why he took me to the lawyer office, right? So, go there, blah, blah, blah. But this is streets now. This is street part of it. I see him perform, whatever. He gets, like, he does the last song. This man, Macho was there, nigga who be wiping the sweat off his forehead and shit when the shows. Look like him with the bald head. Look like he's from the KKK, that nigga. I know him well, my nigga too. Funny faces. They're walking back. I'm backstage, I'm about to come in with the guy that I did, I was next to perform Jimmy's, the song on the album. I had respect for her because she asked me. So I'm going in, Joe stepping off the stage, going to where I gotta go. So I was like, what's up, baby? He walking by. We go like that, right? With a face. That's what I knew. Oh, he feels that way, but he walked that way. So I smack him in the ass. Ah, what up, my nigga? Because I felt the way.
Now, when you say you smack him in the ass, like a friendly football smack on the ass?
I don't know, yeah, basketball, not basketball either, like baseball, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You strike out, but you be like this. Oh, don't worry about it, bye. Right. I did that, and like to get his attention, just in case you didn't see me, or you feel that I'm mad at you, I smacked you in the ass in a way so you could turn around and be like, what up, my nigga?
Yeah, like, what's up?
He didn't turn around, kept on walking.
Oh, he kept walking?
Yeah. Macho, the nigga was next to me, looked at me with the old, I didn't really want to look, like, you're in my face, but you don't want to look. Like his eyes went everywhere. He peeked at me, but he had that face and that shit like, we're not cool no more, but he don't know where he's going, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But his loyalty was for him. This is like, niggas that I got timing with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas from the hood. From the hood, we saw each other grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the difference is. It's not like a fucking company that I just signed up with. These are niggas that the roots is rooted into actually life.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so I found something funny there. Felt funny, don't care. Got on stage, what up, Angie? Blah, ripped it, did the Jimmy song, got off, everybody applauded, love, came out. Now, I gotta go back down the street, go all the way. The VIP is all the way to the right, where you always be at, whole terror squad. I'm not terror squad no more on paper, but my dick is big. And I want to find out where the fucking small dick niggas is at. Or do we have the same size so we can be honorable to each other? So I go over there, too big. Nobody really there. Dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm there. I seen people. I seen Flex, RP, which was my road manager. They all happy. Like all the Terror Squad niggas that was, that I saw, they always like nothing, like love, whatever. Chilling there, it was comfortable for a little bit. I didn't see Joe yet after that stage shit, but everybody else I seen, it was cool. Started dancing with a chick, having fun. Time was going by. Man, my man that I came with, he had a face. I don't know where, so I found it strange. So I go to him. I stopped dancing with a chick just to go check on him. My nigga, what's up with your face? Nah, this nigga Joe looking at me. Funny. So where the fuck you see him at? Because I ain't see him. So, hey, he over there, you know what I'm saying? He looking funny, whatever. I said, leave it alone, bro. You know how niggas are. Niggas start with shit. With other niggas, they don't want to really set it on me, so they start with you, so I could do something funny so they can we'll have a rumble. I know the game. And that's the nigga I came to, I couldn't be mad at you. That's like you did the other day. I'm gonna fuck everybody, you understand? Niggas is like that. You don't want to fight with your brother, but I'm gonna fuck up your fucking, the next nigga you love or you bring, I'm gonna embarrass you and fuck them up. And, so they can know that, you, like, they trying to play, so you can hurt. That's how niggas be, so I told him that. He said, all right, chilling. Man, back to doing my fucking, electric slide. Robot with the bitch, humping him, humping and grinding, and the side. With a chick, I forgot who the she was, but I was enjoying myself. 10 minutes later, same face. Look over there, nigga with the same face. He like this. I go over there again. What you doing, my nigga? What's up? What the f? This nigga still looking at me. My nigga did not tell you the nigga's gonna do it. Joe pops up, bah, in the middle of both of us. So I'm telling him this. And I'm like, what the f going on, man? Y'all niggas is crazy, man. This is a fucking angie shit. Y'all niggas gonna really do this shit. Niggas looking at each other. Joe's bigger than him too. But they looking at each other. I'm in the middle like, yo, y'all not gonna do this. Y'all niggas said, that's crazy. So I'm doing all this to try to stop the fight. And I'm telling them that. They looked at each other. Next thing you know, Joe swings on him. Bop. He hits him. Goes over the railing. Who was that? There's a pose in the street. I mean, when he falls, he falls, he doesn't get up. So now I'm like this. My attention goes to like, oh, shit. Damn. But I'm looking like, I'm not going to swing on Joe. Joe, my man, more than you. And that's my, regardless of what we've been through, it's a one-on-one. I can't. And I don't feel like my mind wasn't even on that. If that was the case, I would have swung on Joe. But I'm looking at it because I'm trying to diffuse it and stop it to not cause a big thing. I'm not a show. When is that? Nigga, we don't gotta do a show unless be provoked to do the show. And this is in-house. Y'all know each other. The nigga, he's Snuff is Showbiz brother. That's Showman more than anything. So I'm surprised too. Like, if anything, if I would have got hit first, I knew where I come from. But now that shit happens, so I'm like, and I'm trying to stop it. He gets over the railing, knocked out over there. I go, damn. I was like, and I start this way, looking this way, like to Joe, like, damn, nigga. He's coming for me. He snuffed me. Bow. So now I'm like, oh, shit. So, I had to fucking, I had shoes on. There we go. I had to fall out. So I did the falling out, but not like, did the whole shit caught me. Surprise. Went down. 2 seconds up, I get up. But the force of everything God gave me. And I said, motherfucker. And I launched myself out of my head with a fucking 5-piece combination. You know what I'm saying? With the mayonnaise, ketchup, coleslaw, fries, supersized drink. And he was doing a walk backwards. And he was about to get knocked down. He didn't expect that, right? He didn't expect that. 5'8", this nigga's 6'3". And I'm the one that's stopping the fight. So now I do this to him. And I'm on him like, nah, I don't want to stop there. Now I'm really trying to do something. So now when I do that, 4 fucking bouncers come from Jimmy and they hold me. They hold me, this nigga's over there, almost knocked out by the rail over there. Now, while these niggas is holding me, I'm like, get the fuck off me. It's a bailiff. Everybody already like, wait, like it's a riot. This shit was like 1,000 people in there. Like I told you, stars, nigga, big stars. That went on my mind, I don't give a fuck that shit happened. Now I want to get you. Now I know, you know what I'm saying? Something's up and I'm already turned up. So my mind is facing it. This thing is holding me, 4 guards from Jimmy's. That's when the nigga from behind comes and draws. You know what I'm saying? From the back, pulls out a blade, the box cutter. Goes to drawing. I don't feel that. So I heard the, that's how crazy my mind is. These niggas are holding me. I'm looking at the target. I'm focused, I'm tunneled on him. But while this is happening, 4 niggas is the biggest bodyguards, I mean not bodyguards, but bouncers in that club are holding me from going to him. And yet somebody comes from behind and do that to me. Nobody knows nothing. I'm not looking at them, but y'all niggas is bigger than me. You see what's behind. I can't see that. Happens. Still trying to get Joe. They got me pinned there. They all now lined up. Stand up and they go like this. And they go like this to me. For like at least like 200 feet is the exit. Across. So we in the VIP, you gotta go all the way the across. And it's the exits where you push the doors and you get the fuck out. Niggas did that to me all the way. Through traffic, through mad people. I got cut. I don't know I'm cut. I was like, y'all nigga, yo, you faggot niggas is real. I was hyped up. I didn't know what was happening because it's like, you push me and this is my motherfucker. Like, nigga, I made this shit. Y'all niggas, y'all almost practically have family. Y'all, Jimmy's paid for fucking Pun's funeral. I mean, I paid, catered with food. Part of the family. I get all the way to the door. They do the shit all the way to the door, to the exit doors. Q, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. They push the doors open and they like kind of push me out because I'm trying to still like I was gonna swing on them, but it was like I don't know what's going on. So I get out, I was like, you know, when you get out that door, and I was outside. You outside, and there's so many people in there. It was a couple of people outside, but only those that was there could see that. But I go, holy shit, fuck happened? This nigga snuffed me. In my mind, don't know I'm cut. I look down and shit. I see blood and shit. And the head security from Jimmy's name is Harry. He did security for Yankees, the whole Yankee Stadium. So these big niggas. They're supposed to be fucking holding that spot, and that's not supposed to happen. I go and I look at him. He said, "Oh shit, what happened?" He was like nervous. So I was like, "They cut me. I'm cut." He's like, "Yeah, gosh, they got you." And I seen that's when, you know what I'm saying, my chain was blood. And I dropped to my knees and I said a prayer to God. And I was like, you know, forgive me for what I'm about to do. So I got up. I mean, I opened my eyes with that little prayer right there in front of Jimmy's. Nigga, I'm back of Jimmy's, my knees. I see Remy pulling up with the red Mercedes Benz. She just came and, what happened? I jumped in the car and went to the hospital right there on 178 from Grand Concourse, and then they stitched me up. As soon as I walked in there, 2 cops was in there, nurse, doctor. They were sewing me up, asking me that they know who did it. I was like, I don't know who did it. Darkness did it. You know what I'm saying? Darkness, whatever. But they knew. That they heard, whatever. But that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'm over here. I'm still confused, but not confused. Because it was like, oh shit, there was one plot or one nigga control. Niggas using it, orchestrated the whole fucking people that I got questions for now. People that I gotta add to the list. Because it's like, wow, right? When you think about it, it's a concert, it's a group, the Beluga was that. That's when I think the Beluga was born that day. And, you know, and I never sued. Never called the cops. Changed, of course, I gotta go to militant, man. I still had to deal with something because niggas I grew up with, like the Tony Sunshines, the certain people that were still, you know what I'm saying, artists with them. Those my niggas I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? You're still my friend, regardless of this artist shit. You still people that, you know what I'm saying, I throw about mans, my people I did shit for, and we spent enough time that you my bro. They became, you know, spies. So they was around. That grows the, you know, the list. Because it's like, and I had to become that militant with my circle and understand, you know what I'm saying, I had to see the movie from afar. So it took me a little bit to, then I found out shit about like, oh, this was already put in place. That shit happened because, no, that shit happened. In the beginning, it was like, oh, that's some random nigga. Some random nigga probably had love for Joe. He did it out. Nobody told him to do it. He did it. Nobody does that to us. Our circle don't do that. Nobody will let that happen. And if it do happen, then, one of us, if it's like they did it for me, because if it happened to him, and it was a nigga that wasn't sanctioned to do that, you would see me give that nigga a call. I got that nigga in the basement. Come through, say your goodbyes. That's how real it was. It's supposed to be, right? Because they know that. Never done, right? Joe called me a week later after that. Because I still fucking with certain, like half of the terror squad, they fucking with me getting money. We still, like Flex is his best friend, but he's my manager, my road manager. Other niggas that are with terror squad, we get the money. So I can't stop my money, right? So I gotta do this, and I still gotta, find out shit, and I'm still attached to the roots, not maybe the contract part, but these niggas that my niggas too, and I can't shut them out just because one faggot nigga, or we had a problem with somebody. It's family, whatever. My mind's still at the top. Then I got to talk to Joe on the phone, and I was like, "What's up, baby?" And he was like, "What's up, baby? You just know I ain't do that. No, I would never cut your face, whatever." On the phone. I was like, "Nah, nigga, I know you didn't do it. Fuck, everybody know that, nigga. You was over there when I punched you in your face. How the fuck you couldn't do it? I know that." I said, "Who did it though? Who did it?" "I don't know, man. I asked everybody." I said, "Nah, you gonna find out. You find out who stole your car in Brooklyn. When they found it, whatever they found it, but you found out. I believe in you. You got spunk. I'm sure you're gonna be my friend." Left it like that. I made it seem like I didn't believe you would do that for me. Oh, you set that up. The conversation was about just, what's your next move? Just make it good, make it right. Real nigga shit, make it right. Next, probably like 4 or 5 days later, I get the letter from his lawyer, which states, his assistant and deceased letter. "Yeah, we're gonna fix your face, we're gonna pay for everything. We're best doctor from Switzerland. We're gonna give you this amount. You're gonna get the best care. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fix everything up." That was the letter of that. And the fine print, it says you could never ever talk about Friday the 13th, 2001, when the happening Jimmy's. So he tried to gag me. I told you to fucking find out who the fuck did this, and let's have a party in the basement. Or give me a name. Point me in the right direction. You put your lawyer on me. Just like Scarface, we ain't put the cop, but the Indians in the fucking motel. You went and you tried to shut me up, and you thought that money could do that. That was strange to me. We come from a certain place that we don't do that. Plus, real niggas do not do that. Plus, I know that we got the backing. Well, I know we do. I come from that. But maybe he's a drug dealer that doesn't care, that cuts throats and kills his mother for money. Maybe that's his thing, which I think that's more who he is. No honor nigga. No snake nigga. So that's when he started showing me who he really, really was. You know what I'm saying? And that was back then. That was that. From there, I already knew that he was gonna put the block on me. And everything is already fell in place where Steve Lobel, nigga that manages fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony, that was his man. He already used them niggas to block me in LA. You know what I'm saying? From getting the deal. That's when the blocking started. Because I was willing to just, you know what I'm saying? We keep it on the raps, we do this, that's music. We're not gonna interfere with it. And he already had that. He did that already. He stopped me from getting there. I flew all the way to fucking LA. And I had a meeting set up that when I got there, they already told me that they couldn't do nothing because they had a good relationship with these guys. So I knew. So it became hard to get a deal there. Did a lot of thinking. That's when they said, you know what? These are things that happen musically in the business. Because personally, that type of shit that you go through make you lose your mind. Right. If I loved guns when I was 15. You know that I'm a type of nigga that you know, say could do certain things. And I'm not the type of nigga that go use a nigga. That's me. I need to really feel, I need to see that. I need to be a part of that when I see you hurt. So it's not like I'm gonna do anything like, but you know that you got a problem with me. So, yeah, that happened, but the business is a whole different monster. You know what I'm saying? And that became the embargo. You know how they put the embargo on Cuba? Cuba cannot do business with any American friends of America because they are blacklisted. That's, you know what I'm saying? That adds to the fact that they're poor. And so now you can't even move up the ranks. That's where they put me. They can put an embargo on me. I'm in America after getting my freedom. And they do that to me. At least, okay, Cuba's over there, you can do that. They're the ugly ducklings over there. You can do that over there because they over there. I'm inside now. This fat f won't do that to me. When I've been a humble, real nigga, and all the qualities of being a stand-up, I showed. But the who shows these, you know, the thief, the user, you know what I'm saying, the abuser, the snake, he gets the reward. And he uses me, my shit, what I done, for he could get those merits. And not even include me in those credits. Bumbleclad, bitch, I rasta. I see ya. So that's how I feel. Yeah. For a minute. But it's been like that for 23 years, my brother. So at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot of things that happen that you can't be stupid. And this traps is there. There's a lot of things that happen. This is just the beginning. You should have a part two. Part two, I'm charging $5 million. So stop. All he did is get you open. And, you know what I'm saying? No, but it's just a long story that makes sense. And it has to make sense this way I'm telling you, because it's timed. It's like the timeline is the correct one. Yeah. Because all the shit you probably heard, or the way they got it out there, is everywhere where you are. I'm going to look crazy. And
I trust your perspective. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not even about trust, it's the truth. It's just when you hear the truth, you feel it. Yeah. Because you know.
And I heard you tell another guy.
Oh, let's get this truth too, just because, you know, because even though I'm saying the truth and all that, they throw things on the truth to make you question the truth. I never fucked Pun's wife. Never fucked Joe's wife. Never snitched on them niggas. Never did nothing that was that, not even that nothing in that even caliber or close to it. That some foul shit to get that happen, for this to happen to me. Right. Just let's get that clear. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas get punched in the mouth before for even assuming that or listening to the other, because they started making the rumors, how to justify this. Because they have to, a lie has to make up shit. And it's been he's the greatest. I think he's the greatest. Joe's been the greatest liar I've ever seen. And, but every liar.
They call him Joey Cat, baby.
This shit. But this just started happening. And it's crazy because right now you probably see all the evidence of what I said back then come to light. They see the transcripts, what happened, how he was keeping the catalog from Pun's wife and his kids. They went to the shelter. This nigga is holding the catalog, acting like there's nothing wrong. Behind the scenes, she's trying to fight to get her husband, her partner in life, which that's what a husband do, leaves it to the family. He kept it. Then he robs the pot like he was doing, that I said he was doing, because he was doing it. He just never, I didn't care back then. I wasn't really look. Hey, I got caught in the cookie jar. Yeah, he did funny shit. He led me to believe that, but I know that. I know he did it. Later on, stole $4 million. Him and Jelly Bean Benitez stole $4 million from Punch Publishing. He tries to blame Jelly Bean Benitez. He didn't know nothing about that. You believe that? You believe a successful businessman, they got awards for being a business mogul. That's Joe. Can make a mistake like that. I'm knowing you're not stupid, right? So all I'm saying is that I've been saying this, right? Regardless, if it's from a sewer, you know what I'm saying? If it's from a fucking roof, if you're the moon and I'm a wolf and you can't hear me, I'm the mother doing that. I said it for a reason, and I ain't say it. I said it for various reasons, but I said it with anger, I said it with intelligence, I said it with class, I said it with, you know what I'm saying, reality. But the main thing is for that story is to protect the newcomers, man, the new generation, our new artists, keep them aware. Motherfucker, they come in every shape, form, or fashion in any category in your life. Friends, you know what I'm saying? Other ones to do it to you at times. Watch for these kind of details. And I did that for that. I hope people, well, I was wishing people, but now you got this other dude named T.A. that was rocking with Joe for 16 years after me. I guess took the place of the writer. Like when we, was helping. Plum was really the, the nigga helping Joe like that. I sprinkles, I got lines that I gave him, but I wouldn't take credit for that. But then I found out this nigga with Jadakiss in a interview, and he says that he wrote Senorita, a song that I wrote, stop, my pen. I wrote Senorita for Puff Daddy. I wrote the hook. Jadakiss wrote the verses. I had the tape that I took, that Puffy gave me to take home so I could write it. Those shits had the verses already. That Jadakiss wrote, because Jada was on it still. Puffy wasn't even on it. I wrote that, hearing the story from Jadakiss, the beat from D-Dot. I think D-Dot made that beat. I wrote it, took it home, still living in the hood, Little Vills. You know what I'm saying? Apartment 2B. Wrote it there. Mami, ven aquí. I wanna be your papi chulo, can't you see? Baby, I need you conmigo. Your style is my estilo. Te necesito yo a ti. See, only me could do that, right? And you know the truth. Everybody know the truth, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna let a nigga do that because credit should go two way. And I double deserve that because he was my manager when I went to do that in Puff Daddy, studio. And the manager is supposed to be rapping for his artists, make sure his artists get everything that he's supposed to get and represent his artists. This nigga took me there, said that it was paying dues. Okay, that's how like easy I was with to work with, and how much credit or how much slack I gave niggas. And trust. Yeah, I know he did it. I know he knows who I wrote it. I'm good with that. Gave me a little couple of fucking Sean John gear. You know what I'm saying? He gave me boxes and shit. We had a good relationship. My studio was next to his street light, which was next to Daddy's house. I used to go up there whenever I wanted. We had a relationship. All right, we cool. But then the beef happened 20 years later. This fat nigga that was, you know what I'm saying, witness for me, really represented his camp at the time when I was his artist, saw me pen that, was my artist, got the nerve to be in front of the other nigga that wrote the lyrics, the other half that penned that song. To me, that song is special because that was, they performed that shit in a Puerto Rican parade at its highest form. And that song brought Spanish niggas and black niggas together. You know what I'm saying? That's my words. Fuck all that I gave you. My words that made you the papi chulo. That made you cool with the way you say it in Spanish. That black people understood and liked. That's a gift. Nobody could do that. 3 years. Not like that. Not like me. I know that. But that's why I take it personal, because everything I write is what the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? It's what I designed it. So for this nigga to be with Jadakiss in an interview and tell Jadakiss about that Puff Daddy's crazy, he doesn't give nobody credit. And then Jada was like, he asked Jada, what's the songs that you wrote for Daddy? You ghost, right? For Puff Daddy. He started saying, I wrote this, I wrote that, I wrote Senorita. He said, Jadakiss said that. He said, oh, Senorita, yeah. You know, I wrote the hook. You see the fuck pill whale beluga fake nigga say to fuck Jadakiss, you know I wrote the hook. Then the nerve, right after that, he starts laughing, because Jadakiss was fucking baffled. He said, yeah, I heard y'all. Started doing that, because Jadakiss know him. Then he goes, you can't make this shit up. You just made it up, you fat. You just made it up. But this is, I'm saying, he does things in front of niggas' faces that I'll be wondering, do you want to hear the truth or you just comfortable with niggas telling you lies? So everybody know that he really a hoe, but he still telling lies to me. So how you feel over there? You look fucking stressed.
Crazy.
Crazy, right? Crazy because it's even true. When it's true, it's even crazier. So
What I want to ask you is, what can Fat Joe do today that'll make it right?
stop telling lies. Still telling lies. Still trying to hide the truth. Say that story one time. Without your eye wink it 3,000 times and looking like it's gonna fall out. Or let it fall out. Because that's gonna be the evidence that you lied. But damn, it's not for me, I'm telling you to tell the truth. It's for you. You, soldier boy, your soul will be maybe excused, or maybe replenished with something good in your life. You're in the dark side, remember? You gotta get out the dark side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out that dark side, boy. I have trouble in the light of you, man. Always did. You know what I'm saying? It's number 4, you got them traits in you, greed, jealousy, 7 deadly sins. We all got something, but damn you, boy. You made your success out of using those sins. So when it comes back around, the price is gonna be heavy, baby. And it's only right, it's only right, because some of us, you know what I'm saying, our stories, they go down, they're biblical sometimes, they biblical. I'm in an actual stage where I'm a performer, right? Entertainer. I get up there and I spit rhymes. I gotta be fucking feeling comfortable with what I say. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stick to the truth. I'm not a nigga never to, even if it's bad, I say the truth. And I know why. That's the only situation that we lay. I know enough to know that it was jealousy, greed, opportunists, about money. I know that now, and always did, but I'm a kind of respect the gadget nigga. I like to find out everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a detail nigga. Like, when I tell you stories, it's details.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And usually when I even look back at it and I make an assessment and I give you my theory, I guarantee it's like 99% correct when I come up with these shits. The niggas I'm saying about, or who did it, they just never gonna tell you that. That scares them more. That means I'm on chess. Shit, I played chess before, so now I'm back on my chess, 10 moves ahead of nigga. Master level. So, that scares a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, just know that the truth is a beautiful thing, I stake to what I lived. I'm a fucking immigrant that stands for the American dream, nigga. I came in a boat, Colombian, shit. I came in a boat, nigga, immigrant style, nigga. So I know about adversity. I was born in a block in Cuba called Puerta Cerrada. That means locked doors. I'm not supposed to get the fuck out of Cuba, a communist place with the illest fucking dictator ever lived. One of them holding that down. That situation in 1980, the Mario boat lift never happened again. Niggas was escaping in fucking bathtubs with fucking, Mack truck fucking motors. You know what I'm saying? So when I look back and I see, I just don't like to be cheated with my, with my contribution. Like this guy has been trying to do, take away from me. And that's just that he tries to erase or not glorify my talents. Niggas try to really take credit for my shit. How a disgusting of a person could that be? No, how? Because that's how much they think that their money, could probably cover things up. You think about people all day, but when you get yourself on camera and they see this, and you put the timeline, you taking credit for it, like Senorita. That nigga was your artist. He was paying you 20% at the time to work for him. Well, you that kind of businessman. In every situation you go, even with the Jelly Bean and publishing, he stole $4 million. He blames Jelly Bean. Nigga, didn't you hold down a whole label, Terror Squad? You successful? Didn't you deal with the best? And you pride yourself on being a great businessman? That's kindergarten shit for you to let a publisher nigga. First of all, you're the administrator of the publishing. Pun gave you the right. After, Jelly Bean bought 50%. Jelly Bean gets the check, he sends it to you, the administrator. He administered Pun. You get the check. Then, from you, Pun gets the check. Pun never got a check from, after he gave it to you, you never got, there was no movement this way, but it was moving that way. Mm-hmm. But he confuses people, and he comes, please, man. Only thing I ever ask for is that, yo, my nigga, say the truth when you talk about my story or the story I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying, a liar or a nigga who's gullible and believes whatever he sees that doesn't determine what truth or a lie is. Yeah, I could just keep doing you. But the reason I smile and I walk with this motherfucking stride and I got this style and I could walk through motherfucking forest projects, Littlevilles and the ranch where I'm from with my head up, with a bop that I came with. I could walk through anywhere in this fucking world. It's because I know my intentions, who I am, my strength, my weaknesses. And I know that I'm ready for anything because God walks with me. Not even through the shadow of death, nigga, through the shadow of life. I'm still here. And I'm ready for whatever because you know what? You got to take a stand, man. You can't, there's too many that see, that could stand up for something that's right in my business. And that's why the world's going on crazy shit. And I don't like busybodies and niggas who, stick their nose. But you know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You got to change the shit. Devil taking too much control. Back to this. Let him know that God still is here. God is here and he's stronger. He's stronger than him. And that's all. To me, it's a fight, in reality, in spiritual, and everything. You know what I'm saying? They all go together. That's the Trinity to me. So we got to align ourselves to be 100% in all those aspects. Get strong and represent, man, and make a fucking difference.
For sure that. A message to the youth you can lead, Cuban Link?
Shit. When you go to the beach and you see a big giant fish called a beluga, you got to you get everybody to harpoon that shit. You bring it to the shore. Because we need to find out the dynamics and the fucking anatomy of the beluga. Special. That evil is not human. So we have to find a fucking joking, all right? Youth, inspire yourself with the truth. Do what you gotta do. Learn from my mistakes. So you can help you be smart. Keep those that love you in your heart. Sometimes haters make you though. They keep you sharp, and they make you a work of art. It comes to light, So, am I rhyming too? Hey, yo, you. Give me another word, because unity is already you. University is the thing, though. That's a building. That's the thing.
Underdog.
Universal is dope. He said, universal unity. I'm gonna make a fucking sentence with the U. Watch. Universal unity. It's 2 words I got. Dope. Keep on the sentence. That's a game we're gonna play. It's gonna play like chess. Every time I speak to you, you're gonna make a move. This could take for years. This could take for a few years. Yeah. But it's gonna be crazy. Universal unity. Understands. Understands is a big word too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gotta come up with shit too. It's your name, nigga. And now you're gonna give me 20% for me doing this. Now, but you, man, it's a pleasure, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
And oh shit, wait. See, I don't want people to get it confused. See how I gave you my heart, I gave you my memories, I gave you the truth. And I said it in the way I said it, entertained you, I hope. You know what I'm saying? I thank my brother you for having me in this podium. Don't forget about music, all right? Because all of this shit here, it's me just trying to make music. I want to all this for music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's important to me because of the ingredients, of the details, of the components of the music, of the art form of the music, not because of the money. Even though I know that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's the type of feel that, you know what I'm saying? You get famous and you get known and you get, you know what I'm saying? Perks from being that. But I'm old enough to understand that I haven't stopped because I love this shit and I'm willing to die for it. Well, I want to live because I need to get the message out, and I don't go what I do. I got messages to give that. It's music, the appreciation of it, and making timeless shit and understanding the difference between music. Some music right now, right, that hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I like all that shit. I love the way it shape shifts. It goes from one coast to the next, and it turns and it makes sounds different. Rhythm is different. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love what's going on too right now, but damn, something missing, right?
Yeah.
That's the link.
Yeah.
That's the new project, the missing link. Coming soon. Mm-hmm. Stay tuned, all right? It's your boy Cuban, nigga. I'm a rider for life from Cuba, the Bronx, to Chicago. Got a special part, definitely a special part of my heart. It's here. I got history with it. When I wasn't talking English, I came here. Got family here too. And this reminds me, Chicago always reminds me of a second New York because of the speed, because of the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things alike. Just y'all niggas gang shit's crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's a whole different thing, but I love Chicago, man. I fuck with everybody that fuck with me.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you pulling up on us, I
didn't even say nothing about my music. I got new shit. My bad. Before you say that.
Tell us what you got coming up next.
Yeah, I got, like I said, Missing Link is a new project. Go to YouTube, man. Go to any platform. I'm on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I got new shit that's dropping. I'm giving y'all previews, dropping it, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can just, get yourself familiar again with Cuban, man. You know what I'm saying? Link up again. You want to link up again? I got to link up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody's fault all the time. It'd be my fault too. I live life. I do stupid shit too. But I be trying hard as a motherfucker, to get my shit done. And every time I try, I still get the beluga naughty niggas trying to block me. I wouldn't be saying if they could just play fair. But I know I got something that scares them. I know that they afraid that I get that power that they got. Because, and I'm not gonna, anyway, leave it like this. I got a new project. It's gonna be called The Missing Link. One nigga pop all day, you already know. OG right now. OG forever. Yeah, I got
Miami just dropped.
Yeah, I just dropped the joint.
Miami
it's called Miami. I got joints, man. Go check out my shit. Do your shit, man. Like I said, the new shit. I don't like to get stuck in the past. I know y'all think I do, but you know what I'm saying? I don't get stuck in the past. I'm just telling you a story. Solutions. No problems no more. Solutions. I always think of solutions and understanding the past, the truth, and how to really move forward. This is my message. All right, so go get my new music, man. Keep going. You know we all go to Miami, nigga, and we do what I'm saying there. Yo, that's Money Harm from the product. So he sung Maria, Maria. I told you he did it in Pun's Wake with Wyclef. I put him on this new one. Oh. Hey.
DJUTV.
DJ, you go crazy.